Welcome to the Royal Lions UK podcast. I'm Matthew Turner. He is Ashley Soden. We are here for what's being described on Sunday Night Football right now as the biggest regular season game in NFL history. It's the first meeting of 13 plus win teams. Of course, both teams have 14 wins, which is quite something. There have been over 17,000 games in the NFL, and we've never had meetings between 13 win teams before, so 14 is quite an achievement. Ford Field looks absolutely rocking. We are here to see who is going to clinch the division, the NFC North title, and the number one seed in the NFC, clinching, of course, a bye next week. 50% or more of people who have the one seed get to the Super Bowl, and only 7 wildcards have ever got to the Super Bowl. So while this may seem like it doesn't matter hugely, it really, really does. And Ash, I don't know how you feel, mate, but someone in our Discord said earlier, I feel a bit more nervous for this game than I did for the NFC Championship game last year. Now, I don't feel that way personally, but it does tell you how people feel about this game.
Yeah, like I'm not there. I'm quite actually chill about it for once. I'm trying to stay nice and resolute about it. But I can get why people could feel like this because it's in division. You just have that extra little bit of edge to it. You know each other a little tiny bit better, and yeah, considering how well both teams have been playing, it could easily be a very difficult game for us. I can get why people are stressed, but at the same time, fuck the Vikings. Like we've got their number. Like I think it's hilarious the fact they had to try and they bought a load of tickets to try and like get Vikings fans in there. And then Lions fans found out that they weren't even checking if we were Vikings fans, so they bought a load of the tickets that the Vikings were selling for like a tenth of the price.
Yeah. Let's get into the actual players for this game. So for the Lions, defensive tackle Chris Smith was elevated, as well as the DB Stanley Thomas Oliver, who hasn't seen a defensive snap in the NFL since 2021. It does mean that it's good news for Craig Reynolds, because even though he had an injury in this week, he is active for this game. So here are Lions inactives for you. On offense, Teddy Bridgewater's the third emergency quarterback. David Montgomery, of course, still can't go quite yet. And then on the offensive line, the usual suspects of Manu Arashika and Saws still on the defense. Both on the defensive line, Jonah Williams, Roderick Martin. Ash is basically as they were from last week.
Yeah, exactly. Like to be expected. Obviously, the sort of big news in a way is that both Khalif and Alex Anzalone are active, which makes everyone's lives a bit easier, hopefully, because obviously, as much as Tom Kennedy was actually pretty decent in the return role the past couple of weeks, Leaf just adds that little bit extra, that extra little bit of speed, and is a bit more useful on offense, personally. And then obviously Anzalone, you guys have heard me bang on about our linebacker position since he's got injured, how we need him back because we've been fucked there by him. And then obviously 2 weeks later, I think it was 2 weeks, Malcolm obviously tearing his ACL. Hopefully we're going to see a nice impact from having him back there, just a bit more stabilisation at the linebacker position, which can really help. But yeah, everyone out like the inactives to be expected. It will take something major maybe for one of them to be active now because we've kind of settled into who our game day roster is now. Like everyone else, they're just there for development and or extreme backup for the next game if something happens.
Flipping over to the Vikings side, quarterback Brett Ripien, center Dan Feeney, tackle Walter Rouse. On the offense, on the defense, defensive lineman Levi Drake Rodriguez, outside linebacker Pat Jones II, cornerback Fabian Moreau, and linebacker Calvin Munson. It's basically as you were from the last meeting, Ash, I think, apart from Pat Jones, I think, was active back then. And he's a bit of a loss because he's not had a fantastic year, but he's still racked up some sacks. He does make some good plays in there. Otherwise, not a huge amount to write home about. These guys have basically been inactive all year.
Exactly, yeah. Like obviously one of them in particular very much upsets me that he has not been active because he was someone I really liked in the draft process, obviously being Levi Drake Rodriguez. But yeah, standard for them to be honest in terms of the inactives. Again, both teams kind of coming into this game relatively healthy. And obviously we've got players on IR, both teams, but in terms of who's on the actual 53, both are pretty much healthy going in, which makes for a very exciting matchup.
Yeah. All right, let's look at the two teams and their starting lineup, starting with the Lions' offense. Jared Goff at quarterback, of course. The skill position players, Gibbs, Brown, Williams, Patrick, and Laporta. And then the front five of Decker, Glasgow, Ragnall, Zeitler, and Sewell, which makes the formation look like this in 11 personnel. We will see Tim Patrick come out for Brock Wright when they go to 2 tight end sets. And then on the defensive side of the ball, in the 4-3, we have Pascal, Onzarike, Reed, and Smith. In nickel, the linebackers Jack Campbell and Anzalone back, as you say. And then Branch in the nickel, Robertson and Arnold as corners, Melifonu and Joseph as the safeties. When we are in base, expect Branch to go back to safety and Melifonu to come out in favour of linebacker 3, whoever that may be, Ben Neiman or Nowaski or whoever you think that's going to be. So that makes the formation in nickel look like this. And then flipping over to the Vikings, quarterback Sam Darnold. Skill position players of Jones, Jefferson, Addison, Naylor, and Hawkinson. And front five of Robinson, Brendel, Bradbury, Ingram, and O'Neill. Makes their starting formation look like this. Keegan-Michael Key doing the intro as well on Sunday Night Football. It is pretty elite. Anyway.
Ooh, man.
And then flipping over to the defense. In a 3-4, which is not in a huge amount of Buller, Phillips, and Tillery. The linebackers Grenard, Cashman, Pace, and Van Ginkel. And the back four of Murphy, Bynum, Smith, and Gilmore, which makes the formation look like this. They actually play in nickel and other formations, not base, more often. So they'll go to 4 down linemen. They'll bring out probably Bullard or Phillips, I would guess, and they'll bring in a nickel.
No, Tillery. It's Tillery.
Sorry, Tillery.
So it's Tillery.
Tillery comes out in favour of Josh Metellus, who obviously is brilliant. He's in their top 4 in snaps, so it feels unfair that he's not even in there anyway. But we are about 8 minutes away from kickoff here. Ash, have you changed your feelings on this game at all from when we spoke a few days ago?
Nope. I still, well, especially it's helped by finally listening to the Detroit Lions breakdown, where Eric pretty much said the same as me, where both teams will probably have 7-8 drives. They'll probably score 3 touchdowns, 3 field goals kind of thing, but we'll convert more in the red zone. And so we'll win by a nice big margin, because when we've seen now from our defense, especially last week, when it comes to the crunch time, when it comes to like the red zone and that, and when it comes to making the big plays, for some reason, we're just able to do it. Last week, it was Kirby with the 2 picks, which I would love to happen again, just to really rub it in. But we've just that the defense steps up when we need it to. While with them, they've kind of stayed the course. And yes, they'll probably get some big players in us. They'll have Justin Jefferson will probably have a nice little stat line that Vikings fans can point to and say, "Oh, look, Justin Jefferson burnt the Lions again," and then just look at the final score. It's going to be one of them games where they'll probably get a lot of yards, but when it comes to it, we'll force them into bad situations more than they do to us, and we'll win.
Let's hear from you guys in the chat what you think is going to happen in this game. For myself, it's going to be interesting because how often they try and pick on our linebackers is going to be directly correlated with how often we're playing nickel and how often we have Anzalone on the field. Because if we're in base at all without Anzalone on the field and you're playing Neiman and Nowaski or something like that, or, you know, any combination of some of the other depth guys we have in there, then it's going to be interesting to see how often they go after that. We've seen our linebackers in coverage struggle with running backs out of the backfield, and that is going to move the chains quite consistently. So my hopes at stopping them quickly are going to be tied to how often Anzalone can go, and obviously that remains to be seen. I'm hopeful, though. I'm hopeful. I don't think he'd be playing if he couldn't make significant reps. I don't think they can stop us on offense, but can we make any stops at all? It's going to be a really interesting fight. Can we stop Aaron Jones getting yards on the ground so it doesn't open up their play action passing? Because we know they love to do that just as much as we do, pretty much. So, schematically, it's going to be a really interesting fight to kind of who forces the other team to play on their terms. And us being at home, we can create that atmosphere, but, can they silence it early and get ahead? I don't know. I think the coin toss, compared to some games, could be really crucial here. If the Vikings get the ball first, can the Vikings take the Lions fans out of it a little bit early, or at least kind of make them doubt themselves? You see all the time in sporting events when a team goes a little behind, so that it really does kind of, the trepidation makes people quiet. And I'm just living in hope that maybe we take the ball, score first, and just try and play from in front. But I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. I've put a wager on the Lions by 6 or more, but God only knows really with this, as the coverage comes to an end. We're 4 minutes away from the kick.
Yeah. I felt a bit too close to home though. If the team goes behind a bit early, considering the fun stat that, again, this is English football, so people don't care probably tune out at this point. But the fact that so far in their Premier League games, Villa have conceded 15 goals from the opposing team's first shot on target. Great.
For everyone, by the way, who's just going to say about Ash's video stream, he's still on mobile internet, so the video is being iffy.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, sorry.
If it's being iffy, it's being great, because he's obviously a great blitzing linebacker.
Yikes. Lots of chat about the atmosphere in Ford Field being incredible. Saying same things are being said by people like Sweater, who's obviously a hero of Lions Twitter, Ben Raven, who's obviously on the beat. Yeah. Lots of people all saying the same thing. So it is nervy as hell, but it looks fantastic in Ford Field, everything that's going on at the moment. Yeah. So yeah. Eric Ebron is in Detroit.
Why? Jesus Christ.
Woodward Sports for the people to tweet it. That's amazing. Oh, God.
I'm surprised he could hold his ticket. I'm surprised he kept hold of his ticket. I'm surprised he didn't drop it on the way in. Sorry, it's the obvious joke. I had to do it. Why is Jeremy tweeting from the Prod of Choice account heavy breathing in asterisks? Who's taught Jeremy how to do that?
Oh, God. Yeah, so the coverage is actually out for us at the moment. For some reason, we don't get the adverts during these little breaks here, so interesting. Hello to everyone on the chat. If you've never been on with us before, it's great to see you. Thank you very much for joining us for this. We're going to have a great time tonight. I would say win or lose. That may not be the case, but you never know. We have a Discord channel if you've not joined that. We'd love to see you there. Links in the chat now. It's a fun community of people. We've built a really nice community, and we do police it a little bit to make sure that the atmosphere is always great. And, you know, that kind of fosters a place where everyone's just kind of happy to be themselves. So it's good fun, and we'd love it if you could join us there as we're hearing the Sunday Night Football anthem from an artist I've seen live, which is fun.
Nice.
Chocobo Brisket Bowl says, in other news, the Bears punt to have more yards than Caleb Williams this year. Yeah!
Oh my God. I forgot to check.
I made that call. Did I last week? Was it? Or the week before?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Yeah.
Hey to GA2 Skip as well. Oh, I've got to remember, I've got to be quiet. I've got to be as quiet as I can and still enunciate everything to you guys, but I don't want a noise complaint. Cheers, Dusty Bullyline. Appreciate that.
Let's have a look. Box score, that's what I wanted. 148. What was punting yardage? Yeah. Tyler had 100 more punting yards than Caleb passed for.
All right, the coverage has gone live. 14-2 Vikings, 14-2 Lions coming onto the field to the fanfare. Oh my god. Bailey in the chat, our resident Bears fan, says, "Good luck, guys. Can't imagine your heart rates right now." Ah. Woo!
Hang on. The fun thing of me wearing this is that we can actually track that live. So right now, that would actually be really. We should see if we could work that out maybe in the off season, like a little app that connects to my Apple Watch to the thing so people can see my heart rate.
Yeah, that would be good. Oh man,
we are 106 BPM right now. I'll keep it open. We can keep it. Oh, it's got up to 122. Oh no.
I'm still in hibernation mode on my watch. It says my heart rate is so low that I'm basically asleep.
I wish. It's the pre-workout, I think, because I went to the gym before this. It's probably still pumping through my veins. As oh my god, just look in the background with Tariq and Collinsworth speaking.
Right, my watch is rebooting now, so we'll see what happens. Mark B says, "I'm ready to punch things if necessary. We will deploy you when we're ready." SW9 says this feels like an NFC Championship game. I mean, to be honest, it could be the NFC Championship game. It will require one of the 6 or 7 seeds to win the wildcard weekend as well, so that we don't face them in the divisional round. If we win. But there we go. We've also got Rich Baldwin in the chat. This is good evening, gents, or should I say good morning. It is 1:15 in the morning over here. Thankfully, I do have the morning off tomorrow, so I only have to start at 1 p.m, thank God.
Oof.
And since I'm not going into the office, I'm going to have a few drinks.
Yes. Jeremy's literally just tweeted, "Let's tie this motherfucker."
Okay, so do you have any idea who's won the kick?
I'm gonna. It's not. No, Twitter's not telling me yet. It's just everyone like reacting. Supposedly the Giants are not going to make an immediate decision on Showen or Dayball, so it's going to extend past tomorrow. Great, cool.
I've just seen Eric post the reception for Anzalone being introduced as a starter. Oh my god, that was great.
Yes,
I'm kind of here for the tie. I think that would be so cool to say. Remember that game last week that no one said mattered? Well, it mattered.
That's cool. I'm putting that in the Discord. Someone's tweeted a GIF of this is Sparta, but they've put Dan Campbell's head over Leonidas, and they've put Kevin O'Connell's face over the Persian Ember.
Nice.
Embassy. There we go.
They're just having a moment's silence for the terror attack in New Orleans, which was obviously terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, we are ready. The coverage is going to break. Ugh. Apparently it's a deleted tweet. Unfortunately, but there we go. Oh, we got GA2 Skip in the Discord. Hello.
Yes.
Rich Baldwin just said Liverpool levelled with Man U today. Yeah, tell me about it. We didn't deserve to draw, really, I don't think. I said in Discord, maybe that was a fair result, but I'm not sure it was. We dominated the second half, but we were woeful in the first.
Sounds like Villa yesterday against Leicester.
Bailey just said that actually, Ash, are you a Villa fan or is that West Ham, Burnley, etc.? No, he's definitely a Villa fan. Hey, if you're American, why would you know the difference? And to be honest, from this distance, it's hard to see.
Let me just turn my selfie back on so I can actually see what I'm doing. What does that scarf say there?
Okay.
I'm
joking. All right.
I'm joking.
Okay, you are literally sitting in front of that scarf.
Oh, okay. There you go. Is that better?
Yeah, it's so quick to judgment, man. So quick to judgment, man. The report says Antonio Pierce will probably be the next coach fired. It does feel like he's going to be gone as well, yeah. But Doug Peterson's the one to go.
Peterson's, yeah.
Oh, we need to win this game. I do not want to go to LA. Oh, the coverage has managed to put on the stats already. It's so annoying.
It hasn't kicked off, don't worry.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
They're doing like a Jeff Daniels.
Yeah. I'm just saying that the stats have gone up and it's meant that my video is smaller than it should be.
Oh, yeah, true. And I don't know how to get rid of that. They should have a thing where you can get rid of that, surely. Let's put the team stats on.
You'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
Anyway. Okay. Vikings have won the toss.
And deferred.
But deferred.
All right, we're in. Lines up.
Let's go. Oh, gingerbread imperial stout sounds nice.
I am now seeing a Jeff Daniels thing.
Yeah.
We tried to get him on our show early on, and we actually got a reply from his agent saying he's too busy at the moment, but, you know, let's go Lions, basically. And I actually messaged his agent again, but I haven't had a reply this time. Unfortunately. Carlton Wood says is Leaf a kick returner as well. I suspect he probably could do it, but he's never done it for us, I don't think. He's always just been punt returner.
Yeah, it will probably be Craig and or Varkey based on the recent usage. Let me have a look. Week 17. We were there. Monday Night Football. Kick returns.
Up to 90 beats per minute. Fun times.
Nice. So last week it was Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy.
On week 16, Varkey took two kickoffs, and Craig took one. So yeah, probably be them two again in the backfield for it. Let's go week 18. There we go. Offense first.
Oh, that old style helmet looks so damn good when he says it.
Mm-hmm.
Rich just said, how about a nice 7-minute touchdown drive by the Lions? That would be pretty
that's yeah, that's music to my ears.
Freeland says, Jeff Daniels has a great theatre group in Chelsea, Michigan, Purple Rose Theatre. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Here we go.
I really don't. If you need to go away anywhere, going to the Rams is probably like the worst home field advantage ever, but whatever.
So, basic in the post game for the Dolphins game, Tyreek Hill basically said that he wants out.
That doesn't surprise me at all. We basically said he wanted out a few weeks ago. Here comes the kickoff. Rijkaard is marking his lineup out. He is on his way.
Gone.
And the kick is gone. You're ahead of me again, I suspect. Touchback.
There we go. Even with my shoddy phone internet.
Yeah, there we go. Carlton just said Leaf is kick returner, so there we go. All right. Ball caught in the end zone, so the Lions starters are coming onto the field on offense and in the huddle now. Breaking the huddle. coming out in a condensed set. It's 11 personnel, but the wide receivers to the right-hand side, close to the formation. Goff surveys. Very condensed set, and Goff hands it off for the first one. Gibbs runs up the middle and keeps the legs churning, but maybe he only gets 1.5, second down, and 8.5. Come on, Lions. Come on. Lions break the huddle again. Lions. Come out in shotgun in empty this time. Goff takes a snap, and it's a screen to Jameson Williams. Good tackle by the Vikings. Going to get another 3 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down 5. Grandizer says, "What we drinking, lads? I am on the rum and coke. What else?"
I'm on the red stripes.
Fair. Big first 3rd down for the Lions here at their own 35.
While we wait for him to come out, it's been confirmed that Shane Steichen and Chris Ballard will both returning in Indianapolis next season.
Goff in empty again, takes a snap, 3-step drop, under pressure, throws over the middle to a crosser. Oh, Jahmyr Gibbs with the handoff. He came backwards but got the first down, 6 yards. He was well behind the sticks. He would have been a couple of yards short. Instead goes backwards to go forwards, Ash.
Yeah, it was good coverage from Cashman there, but yeah, just Gibbs just using his elite athleticism. Little spin move with a stiff arm.
What a play. If he'd been tackled then, he would have been 5 yards short when he went backwards.
Shorter, yeah.
Really well done by him. Electric. Right, coming out in single back set here. 2 tight ends. No, Dan Skipper's in the game. Goff takes a snap and hands this off to Gibbs. There's a hole outside, but Gibbs, he does this thing where he goes backwards, and it's just not good. Loss of 3 on the play, 2nd and 13. I do think that when Gibbs tries to find some room there, that he needs to just put his head down and just try and get back to the line of scrimmage, because sometimes he tries to make a play like that and it doesn't work. And sometimes on 3rd down you get what you did there, but the thing is, if you lose 3 yards on 3rd down, no one cares. If you lose it on 1st down, it's pretty important.
Yeah, exactly.
2nd and 13 at the 38-yard line. Goff in shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap and hands it off in shotgun. Gibbs up the middle, manages to get himself 5 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and 8. Okay, another 3rd down for the Lions. No first downs outside of 3rd down so far. 3-minute drive already. It's gone very slow.
Methodical.
Yeah. In shotgun, 4 wide receivers, including Sam Laporta, and hands this off in 3rd and 8. And Gibbs, gets caught in the backfield. Couldn't get around him. Grenade. And it's a loss of 5. I'm going to say 4th and 13. Great start for the Vikings. So this was Decker on the block, and he did not. Decker didn't. Oh no, was it Decker? No, it wasn't. It was someone missed the block. It was. It looked like Dan Skipper missed the block. Good tackle by Grenade. Here comes Jack Fox with the pump. Brandon Powell back to receive. And it's a good pump, but really good blocking by the Vikings and plenty of room for Brandon Powell. Oh, and Brandon Powell trips up and the Lions are there to cover it. 11 minutes exactly on the clock as the Vikings take over. Could that be crucial, Ash? We talked about the fact that, stops are going to come at a premium, and not
we
great.
just gifted them one. Yeah. It seems like we were playing for 4th down, but we lost so much on it that we had to punt.
Yeah. Mark B said, well, we now need to force at least 1 punt. Well, only if we don't get us. Yeah. It depends whether he forced some field goals, perhaps. I don't know. Freeland who just whiffed on the block, and Carlton suggests maybe Glasgow, and Glasgow might be the right guy, in fact. Yeah, not an ideal play call. 3rd and 8, you're hoping, I guess, to get 5, maybe? But...
So if it comes out of breaks, I've rewound it to try and see if I can see who misses the block.
Okay. So if we had got 5 yards on that play to make it 4th and 3, it would have been at the 48 of the line, so it would have been a bit close for comfort for going for it. But anyway,
it was Glasgow.
Yeah,
he pulls out and he just doesn't get there in time.
He goes for one of those lovely low blocks that is very dirty and at the knee, and he missed it. Hey, okay. Bailey said, "Who's your favourite player on the Lions team currently?" Ash?
It's got to be my boy Kirby. Like, my first big draft hit, and obviously I'm wearing him today, and hopefully defensive player of the year. You know, he got snubbed from the Pro Bowl. All Pro defensive player of the year. It's time.
Who's my favourite? That's really hard. I have my guys, definitely. Iffy Melifonwu is my guy. Khalif Raymond's my guy. Levi's my guy. But, like, those are all kind of, like, underrated players who I love for the underdog story part of it. I think my favourite player is probably Hutchinson, frankly. Just to be a bit dull, but, like, why not? Rip said perhaps DC should switch Mahogany for Glasgow. No way. No. Don't
what
like
happened
that.
Was...
Oh, they were out of break.
He put his head down. It just meant he was out of balance.
Here come the Vikings at their own 14. Josh Oliver in motion to the end of the line. Under centre, and they run the first play, and good blocking up front. Big hole for Aaron Jones. 8 yards to make it 2nd down and 2. When I said about stopping the run and making sure they don't get into play action passes, I didn't mean very first play. Fuck that up, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't like that. 2nd and 2, and Darnold straight drop back from shotgun, throws over the middle, got hit as he threw, but it's complete to TJ Hawkinson for the first down. Darnold was under pressure up the middle there. That was a really good bull rush by someone.
I can see AA.
Right. Risner is playing. Fullback in the game for the Vikes. And they take the snap and play action and under pressure, but they do get the throw off on the wide receiver screen. And 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5. I think Darnold almost turfed that because it was blown up, but he managed to hold on to it for a half second longer and got it away.
Yeah, I agree.
Did Cam Robinson say his college was Hubba Bubba? Please tell me that.
Oh, for God's sake!
Please tell me I heard that right. 2nd down and 4.
And
Darnold hands it off to Jones and tackles from behind, gets himself 2 yards. It's going to be a short 2 here, 3rd and a short 2 or a long 1. Let's have a look. Anzalone on that tackle. Looks okay, to be honest. Zadarius Smith seems happy with that tackle. 3rd down for the Lions. Can they get off the field? Snap away in shotgun, looking for the quick check down to Jones, and it's complete for the first down with Campbell in coverage. They needed 1.5, they got 4. Not a great start for the Lions. Running back out the backfield against the linebacker, it might be Jack Campbell, but it's still not a great matchup for us. Darnold under centre and takes a snap, a toss play, run up the middle. Oh, missed tackle by the Lions. Anzalone with a tackle eventually, but it's 2nd down and 4. Should have been no gain there. Freeland says too much on 1st down. It is putting us in hard spots here.
Yeah.
Right. Darnold again. This is the right time to take a shot for the Vikings, I think. Darnold under centre changes the play. Lions change to press man here.
Crowd's done it.
It is a false start. False start.
Come on, please be the best full start.
Everyone but the centre.
Yes.
2nd down and 9. All right, Garrett Bradbury. Don't bother doing it again, man. Come on. I dare ya. Come on, Lions fans. Halfway through the 1st quarter, 2nd down and 9. Darnold in shotgun, Hockenson in motion, takes a snap, 2-step drop, looks left, doesn't get off that, hit as he throws, incomplete.
I believe that was AA on a blitz. Like a delayed blitz that gets to him.
3rd down and 9.
Is it?
All right.
Oh, no, it's Campbell.
Oh, that was good. That was really nice by Jack Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
And Campbell hit him hard. 3rd down and 9. Big chance here for the Lions, but they're in 4-down territory, I think, if they get enough yards. Darnold in empty. The Lions bring 4. Pressure, he throws it, and incomplete. Through towards Hockenson, almost got sacked, and if he was going to get sacked, he was going to get stripped there. Darnold very, very lucky to get away with that. Punt time, and the Lions make a stop. What were you going to say just then?
Did you see who was in coverage on Hockenson on that play? No, technically he did nothing, but...
Anzalone.
Yeah, I don't think he took a play off on that drive. I think he's 100%.
Right, the punt team on the field. Are they going to run a fake? No, and punts away. And, what a move by Raymond down at the 22-yard line after a return of about 13. And, thank God, we've made the stop and we have reclaimed the ball after taking the ball to start with.
Yeah. After, let's be honest, a disappointing first drive. Now we've got this. It's still 0-0. That's the thing.
I think just disappointing on 1st down. Everything else was fine, but just those 1st down plays were killing us.
That 3rd down play to Gibbs that killed the drive.
Yeah.
Like again.
No, sorry. I meant on their side for us.
Oh.
For us, it was a very disappointing first drive.
Yeah.
I'm with you 100%. Chocobo Brisket Bowl on Twitch just said, a defensive battle like everyone predicted.
So supposedly, according to Rico, he's just said on the coverage that the wildcard schedule will be announced after this commercial break.
Okay, cool. I really don't want to be involved. Thanks.
Nor do I. Nor do I. Even though I've got the next 2 weeks off at work after this upcoming Sunday. So I'm working this week and I've got 2 weeks off. Yes.
2 weeks off. Nice.
Yeah.
I have just a very busy week, month, year, life.
Yeah. Mood.
Jonathan Foster says, seeing Jack Campbell in man coverage on Aaron Jones makes me hella nervous. I think the thing with Jack is, although he looks slow, he's actually not slow. So,
remember, what was his RAS?
Well, 9.8
9-9.
8-7. Or was it 9-9? I was pretty close. But it's more like, is he seeing the game fast enough? But yeah, seeing Leaf back there is fantastic.
Campbell, I believe, obviously, you take out.
Oh my god! It's been announced. Lions Vikings at Rams on Monday Night Football. I didn't think there was a Monday night wildcard game.
I think it's Super Wildcard weekend, isn't it? So there will be one.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
Here we go. Oh.
I don't want a fucking Monday night game. God's sake. Going to cost me another half day's holiday.
Sorry. I keep rubbing off my face paint. God damn it. Surprised Packers Eagles isn't one of sort of like prime timey games.
Yeah, ditto that. I hate that. But I guess we're playing latest here, and if we do play in the wild card, it gives us a little bit more time to prepare, so that's not bad. But then for the divisional round, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Here come the Lions then. In under center, toss play. Oh, Gibbs gets skinny. Hits head to head. Gets a 4-yard gain for 2nd down and 6. Gibbs leapt forward and got hit in the head. Surprised that he's okay after that.
Yeah.
Grandizer, my issue isn't that work itself, obviously I wouldn't be working at this time, but Ryan doesn't do Lion stuff really anymore. Steve is ill and Ant does his own thing. He doesn't like doing it like this. So 2nd down and 6. Shotgun.
He's stuck with us.
2-step drop, looking, surveying, and throws to Sam LaPorta for a 1st down, gain of 7. Yeah, with respect to Ant, I think for him trying to call it like this just ruins his viewing experience as a fan, and I don't want to do that to him, whereas I absolutely love doing stuff like this personally. I'd live for this. Here they come the Lions again very quickly. Goff in shotgun now changes the play. Completely changes the play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting.
Goff under center.
That's happened for me.
Snap now, and Goff hands it off to Gibbs, who has to spin, and spins right into trouble for no gain. What on earth happened there? Blocking did not work up front. The Vikings continuing to be very, very good in run defense. I know recently they've not been fantastic, but for the season they have been. Goff under center at the 33-yard line. Goff play action, looking to throw. Gets someone deep. It's Amon Russell Brown all the way down to the 44-yard line of the Vikings. Big 1st down.
Combination of 2 things. Number 1, obviously being play action, but number 2, that motion into a sort of pseudo wheel route. As you're seeing here, at least for me, the coverage there, it's a wheel route, and he just cuts it inside like it's a post. And it just works.
In shotgun at the 44, 2-step drop. Goff now has time to come forward and just kind of turfs it.
Craig was in the game there.
It's in the direction of Craig Reynolds, but I don't think he was intending to actually hit him there. I think it was a busted play, really, to be honest.
Yeah. Not that I want Goff to take his 1 scramble for today there, but if he just scrambled for a couple of yards, it might have been a better, but that's obviously armchair quarterbacking.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10.
Ooh. I'll wait for the play to come through and then I'll say what's just been said.
Goff, 2-step drop out of shotgun, looking, checks it down, and that looks like a low hit from Cameron Bynum on Sam LaPorta, but who's counting? 3rd down and 4-3 after a gain of 7.
So, per Melissa Stark on NBC, she asked Monty, who's obviously on the sideline, if he would be able to play next weekend if we end up in the wildcard round. His response, I'm excited, I'll just say that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. Well, let's hope we give him an extra week. 3rd down on 2, apparently. That's a surprising line for that. Goff comes out with Craig Reynolds in the backfield. Under centre. I think this is going to be a handoff to Craig. Got to get off the play quickly. Jared. Too late. Detroit take their first time out of the half, 3:38 to go in the first quarter. Not ideal, but better than losing 5 yards here. Lions in fringe field goal range here, I would say.
Hang on. We are at
be a 54-yard attempt from here.
Yeah, I was about to ask you to do the math because we're on their 36. Someone's having fun.
Okay, come on, Lions. Coming out of the timeout now. 3rd and 2. Goff under centre. Lots of pressure on the left-hand side of the line. Goff hands it off. We run into the pressure. Craig Reynolds is going to get the first down. But there's a hold.
It's a foul. 71 exactly. Fuck.
And that puts the Lions into a 64-yard situation. So with it being 3rd and 12, the key obviously is to try and get the first down. But if you do get yourself 5-6 yards, you make it a sub-60-yarder for the field goal kicker too. Clearly a hold there on Josh Metellus.
Mm-hmm. Not to predict a play call or anything, but I'm going to try and do that screen.
Yeah, it feels like that. All the receivers are to the right-hand side, apart from Samuel Porter on the end of the line on the near side. Gibbs comes into the line, but then he comes back, and then he changes the play again. He reloads. 3rd and 12, here we go. Goff takes a snap now. They bring pressure. Goff motions to the right-hand side, throws, complete to Tim Patrick, but he only gets himself about 6, and it's going to be 4th and 6. Looks like the Lions' offense is staying on the field.
Oh, God, okay. 4th and 6.
Oh, I don't like this. 4th and 5. I don't like this at all. Just take the points. Just take the points. Just take the points.
Same.
But if it's 4th and 5, you can fake to go for it. And if you do get them to jump, then you've got the first down. Goff kills the play. Vikings are having to change a lot here. Goff. They do take the snap, and there's lots of room there. Goff under pressure, throws it to Jameson Williams on the crosser. Puts the shoulder down into the defender. Out to first down. Jared Goff, under pressure, man his face, delivers.
Yeah, that is some tough-ass quarterbacking from Jared there. We literally let them have a free rusher because it's a blitz, and what does Goff do? Place man with ball.
The thing is, if he'd had the ball for about 1 more second, that would have been a touchdown. Yeah. We had several people free down the field. Oh, first down and 10 at the 25-yard line. I formation, strong eye, and Goff hands it off, and there's a big gap. Big gap. Gibbs going through. Good. Yeah! Touchdown Gibbs. 25 yards out. Knocks it in. Lions go up. That's how you do it. 4th down conversion, you hit them, 8 plays, 78 yards, 5-18. Stones on Dan Campbell. Brock Wright is the fullback in here. What a play by him.
Counter stretch. Nice. But everyone that watches knows what touchdowns mean. One day I will finally finish this.
Points mean prizes. Here comes Jake Bates for the PAT.
Okay, Bruce.
It's not a great snap. but it is through. 7-0 Lions.
Bit blocked from Amarad there as well.
Freeland said, still want that field goal long? Oi. Didn't realise we had a comedian in the house. Oh, Ash, that's a much better second drive.
Yeah, it's a few issues, but just those last two plays with Goff standing in the pocket and to sort of give you some props as well. Well, you did call it when obviously on the preview I said, oh yeah, on third downs and fourth downs, Vikings like to do a lot of man. And what did you say? JMO and crossing routes. Happens on that fourth down, it works. And then it lays the shoulder down. Next play, we score on just a really good play call using counter. So Gibbs appears, obviously saw, please go right, so all the linebackers flow that way, and so he just cuts it outside a stretch play and burns everyone because he's Sonic. That's what he does.
Hey to the people in the chat that I've not acknowledged already, including PK Jr. and Greg Paris and Attila Hardy as well. Appreciate all you guys for being with us. God bless the Lions, please. Attila Hardy said, not leaving your chat now. Apparently with good luck charms, we've started playing well since he changed over to us. So, almost at the end of the first quarter here already. It's been a very quick game.
It has been. I'm there for that, though. If we can limit the amount of possessions, I think that works for us. If that makes sense.
Say again.
Did my internet do the thing? I was saying if it is like this, where it's limited amount of possessions, that works better for us.
Because you think we're more consistent in the red zone?
Yeah.
Okay.
More consistent in the red zone, and if we go into a shootout, their defense has better potential stopping us than us theirs. Like if it gets into a shootout and it's just straight passing attack, they're probably slightly better.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. I think both offenses are good enough, and I think our defense is frisky enough that that's not necessarily true. On a down-to-down basis, it might be true, but then if we get a takeaway, it completely destroys all of that. So,
yeah.
Of course, they're very good at getting takeaways as well. Big Area says, God bless the fullback position and those that play it. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm there for it.
SA Line said, plus that was going to be at least a 55-yarder, no gimme. The coverage said 57. No gimme, but we know Jake Bates is excellent from that sort of range. Mike D. Barker is in the chat as well. Appreciate you, man. Attila says, smash that like button. Thank you. I don't like to shout about that sort of thing too much, but to have it from you guys means a lot. Right, kickoff is coming from Mr. Bates. And the kickoff is away. Oh, banana kick. And it bounced. I think it bounced in the field. I don't know whether this is coming out to the 20 or the 30. Couldn't tell. That is the sort of kickoff that I've wanted to see for ages. That's swirling.
It's coming to the 20 because obviously it bounced in the landing zone.
If you can get those banana kicks, a line drive banana kicks, where it's really hard to recover even in the end zone, and it bounces at the 5 or something, it's perfect. And that's gained us 10 yards. It's a full set of downs. Right, first down and 10. Hutch on the sideline for this game.
Hutch is there. Barnes is on the sideline. Monty's on the sideline.
Here comes Darnold play action, looking for a deep shot. Under pressure. Under pressure.
Yes! Za'Darius gets his bonus!
Woo! What a play!
Right.
Oh, I thought Darnold was going to throw out of that, and he just never threw it.
So Smith's got the cleanup. It's Levi with the initial pass rush win. So he gets a plus there as well. Just overloads that right hand side of the line. I'm there for it.
Huge sack. How much did they lose there? 17? Yeah, they lost 17.
Oh my God.
Second down and 27 now. Gonna have to get the playoff now. 1 second to go. That's a false. That's delay. Delay of game not called, and Aaron Jones gets himself a reasonable gain there. Gets about half of it back. It's going to be 3rd and 18. No, 2nd and... No, 3rd and 18. Sorry, I'm an idiot. And there's going to be one more play. Maybe.
So third. I'm in two minds. Either you blitz here out of a quarters look, or we go cover one man, press them.
I think you just go quarters. But we're not going quarters, we're going cover one man. Darnold very quickly changing the play. They're going to have to go for it, and they do get it off. Just Lions bringing blitz, throwing. Oh! Just over Hawkinson's head, but they had it. They had it, and he missed it. But the Lions get a stop. 4th and 18. 7 seconds to go in this quarter.
I think we tricked them. And of course, I don't show it, but you could see on that there was a person dropping back into a safety look. So I think we showed cover 1, but then went into like a cover 2, cover 4 look. Three, two, one.
Great punt down to the 31-yard line, and Raymond's trying to reverse field. He's going to get caught, though. No return there, really. But the Lions take over, have the ball at the end of the first quarter with the lead. Here are your stats at the end of the first quarter. Lions up 7-0. Goff 7 of 8 for 68. Gibbs 7 carries for 26 yards and a touchdown. Long carry of 25 yards. The other 6 have gone for 1. Amon St. Brown 1 of 1 for 23. Jameson Williams, though, good to highlight him, 2 of 2 for 17, including that clutch 4th down play, allowing the Lions to get the touchdown. For Minnesota, Darnold 4 of 7 for 27. Aaron Jones on the ground 3 for 16. No one else has carried the ball yet. And in the receiving game, Aaron Jones 2 for 13 as the leader. Hawkinson 1 of 3 for 8. And Jefferson 1 of 1 for 6. Ash, it wasn't a perfect first drive for the Lions on either side of the ball. They stuttered to a punt in the first possession, but they managed to somehow get the stop around midfield. And then from there, it's been all Lions get the touchdown and now get the stop.
Exactly. Like, it was just a bad first drive from us in terms of obviously offense, and then on defense on those first downs. But ever since we've kind of not to use the kind of meme like line, we've kind of locked in. We just like, okay, this is what you're going to do. We can kind of see what you're going to do. Right now, we've adjusted. Now it's time for you to adjust. And even then, we've adjusted. As we said on that third down there, we showed them cover 1 man, which is one of our main coverages. And then I have to go back and check it, but I believe we disguised the look. It showed cover 1 and moved into cover 2, cover 4. And it works. And even if Hawk did come down with the ball there, Kirby was right there to lay the boom and potentially force an incompletion anyway. So
Taylor says this is a huge possession, and I completely agree.
Yeah.
Brian says Smith did his job. I mean, if Smith can be a bit more consistently productive, that would be fantastic, but he can make splashes. Attila says if he can get to Darnold, I think you mean. But yes. I haven't seen Iffy at all yet. But
I saw him on that third down play.
Okay.
He is on, actually, to see, PFF.
Oh, wow. SNL's 50th anniversary this Saturday, obviously.
Yeah.
Duh. Saturday Night Live. Our Sunday.
According to PFF, this obviously isn't up to date so far. Iffy has played 9 snaps, which is tied for 7th most on the defense with Pascal and Zedarius.
Okay.
Obviously, everyone else in front of them is 11 snaps, and it's the obvious people. So Arnold, no.
For GA2 skip, I'm just going to read out the play clock. We're at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Take the snap. Oh. And it looks like we're going to get a false start for everyone but the centre.
Penny.
Looked like a referee malfunction then. Couldn't get the words out. Yeah, we can't have penalties like that at home. 1st and 15 then. Yeah. Goff in shotgun. Hand off to Gibbs. Good blocking.
4.5.
Oh, Gibbs looked like he almost lost it then. Gets 4 back. 2nd down and 11.
ay.
2nd and 11. 14 and a half to go. 2 men in the backfield. One's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Goff is going to throw. What a huge hit. God, swing pass to Gibbs, and Van Ginkel levels him, and Gibbs is in big trouble. He's up.
That's got a
6-yard
Van
loss.
Ginkel's got about, yeah. And Van Ginkel's got like 40 pounds on Gibbs.
Oh, it's more of a loss there. I think that's a 3rd and 20.
Yeah, that's what ESPN's saying for chat.
Yeah. Goff in shotgun in empty. Goff going to get sacked. What a bad
Bernard.
3 plays.
Yeah. We were just praising them that were locked in, and then...
Wow. Jonathan Grenard up against Sam Laporta. And then against Decker. Beats both of them. What a spin move.
Great.
Punt is away by Jack Fox. Not one of his best, but Brandon Powell got hit hard by Hogan Hatton near midfield. They take over there. Hopefully Gibbs is okay. Hitting his ribs, wasn't he?
Yeah.
SW Line said he didn't need to get rid of the pass that quickly on the play when Gibbs got blown up. He should have waited. Yeah, agreed. And actually, the hit was so well timed that if he'd been there a 10th of a second earlier, it might have been pass interference. Yeah, so instead of us if we'd punted from where we had the ball, they might have been inside their own 20 or inside their own 10 as it is there at midfield. It's awful. Yeah. Jonathan Foster said Gibbs got killed on that, but probably just had the wind knocked out of him, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully, I've got X up on keeping an eye to see if I can say anything.
Lions are still 7-0 up. The worst case scenario, we've got a tie game. So I think the Lions have got to look up and just say, hey, we're still in the box seat here. Just hold them to 3 if you can.
Per Tim Twentyman, doctors quickly surrounded Gibbs on the sideline after he took that huge hit, but they have since left him and he's got his helmet. Looks like he'll be okay.
Excellent. God, these breaks in possessions are long on Sunday night, I tell you.
Yeah. So, guys, while we wait for this, what do you think about the Packers being 1-5 in the division?
Hilarious. The Packers being 1-5, as well as the Bears being 1-5, it doesn't mean they've only lost 1 out of division, which is pretty exceptional. And I mean, when's the next time they're going to play in division? If they win this week, they'll be the 6th seed. So they'll probably be going away against the 1. So that could be another divisional matchup that they can lose.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
All right. Here comes Darnold and the Vikings at the 49-yard line of the Vikings, I think. First and 10. Here we go. Darnold under centre at midfield. Lions in cover 2. Takes a snap and hands it off. Run play by someone other than Aaron Jones. And that is for a half-yard gain, 2nd down and 10.
AQ with a tackle.
Packers are 7 seed. Of course the Packers are the 7 seed. They're going away to the Eagles, which means they'll definitely be playing the 1 seed if they win. My mistake, sorry. Here they come again, 2nd down and 9. Darnold in shotgun
Oh,
takes a snap. Looks to the left, doesn't get, or gets to the right now and gets it to the tight end, who is Josh Oliver. Gets hit hard by Brian Branch. They're calling for a helmet to helmet. Do they get it? They do. Ugh. Fuck's sake. Branch definitely wore that.
Saying it's legal contacts on a Meek.
Oh my god, Branch hit him in the head with the head, leaned forward with the helmet and just absolutely hammered him. That should have been a massive flag. That was a terrible play by Branch.
Mm-hmm.
First and 10 for the Vikings, and after that play at the 36-yard line of Detroit. In shotgun, 11 personnel. Lines and quarters. Oh, almost. Oh. The Lions make the TFL and Meek Robertson with it, but it was almost pick-sixed.
There go no huddle. Try to exploit something proper play.
Second down and 10.
Probably quarters.
Darnold. Lions bring a blitz behind it. And Darnold going for everything. Addison versus Terry and Arnold. There was a lot of contact there, but it went uncalled. Thank God.
I think they're saying it's bang bang. It's probably like 50-50, so they're just letting them play, laissez-faire kind of thing.
So the Lions had 5 DBs and they blitzed all the other 6. And actually Arnold didn't have much impact on that play. Third down and 10.
Yeah.
In field goal range.
That's
only just at 36.
Cover.
Hawk
That's
in motion.
One man. We blitz. Oh,
what a catch by Justin Jefferson.
Play.
And I tell you what, quarterback got absolutely hammered.
If he coming on the blitz there from just free safety.
He was a bit slow.
Yeah. Fair play to Donald. We praise Goff for doing something very similar. He stood in there and took the pressure and then delivered the ball at the right time. But
it's fairly good coverage as well. It's just Jefferson's much faster than Amik.
Yeah.
Run up the middle, puts the shoulder down, gets himself 2 yards on first and goal. It's going to be second and goal from the 4. Yeah, so the coverage just said it, but it looks like there's a half-second offset between the game clock in the stadium and the game clock on the TV coverage. So you're going to have to wait an extra half-second for delay of games. It's not going to be wrong all night. It's just that the TV coverage hasn't got it quite right.
Okay, fair.
Second down and goal from the 4.
Thank you for doing that, because obviously, you know, I have the stream muted.
From the 3.
Jefferson lining up in the backfield.
Oh, they snapped it very quickly. Darnold under pressure. Throwing towards the end zone, throws it away. Third down and goal. That was actually really well done by the Lions there. And it was a little pick play, but it didn't work because it got passed off by the Lions really well.
Yeah.
Third down and goal from the 3. Will they go for it if they don't get this? Well, better make the stop first. It's 1-on-1 on the outside here. Hawk against Jack Campbell. No good. No good. No flags. It was Jack Campbell versus TJ Hawkinson. Why did I say DJ Hawkinson? DJ. They are going for it on fourth down. Fourth down and goal. It's only their 11th go on fourth down in the entire season. That's the fewest in the NFL.
What happens when you have to play us though? Right,
Yeah, but considering they haven't done it very much all season, it's a key play that they haven't.
They're trying to do Jefferson.
Yeah, they're trying to do this again. Darnold throwing for Jefferson, incomplete. Oh, lad. Turnover on downs, Lions hold. Big hold.
Well, no, they don't hold because otherwise they'll get flagged. It's the obvious joke. I had to make it. Oh, sure.
You legitimately did not have to make it. SWLine says he was open. Darnold missed him. Agree, he did just miss him. And to be honest, the timing route for Hockenson was poorly thrown as well. PK Jr. says huge stand. Silla Hardy said, didn't want to spoil it for you. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. He said Darnold keeps overthrowing open guys. Yes, please. There have been a few ones, especially in the first couple of drives.
It's the blitzing. It's speeding him up, and it's working. So you just keep dialing it up. Keep trying to put pressure on him as we wait. As we wait with the live, not completely accurate, so don't take these for gospel, PFF grades. Gibbs is currently our leading offensive player, 81.9. And on defense, surprise, surprise, it's Levi Onwuzurike with a 78.1 grade.
Tell you what, when was the last time through 3 offensive drives we had conceded 0 points?
I know that. I should know this. Give me a second. Where's us? Because I was on the Bears page. It was. Wasn't it? Wasn't it this one?
Gibbs is out there to start the drive.
Oh, sick. Perfect. Oh, shit.
Jonathan Foster said refs sort their shit out on the delays. I don't think it's the refs. It's the TV. The TV play clock is wrong. It just is. It's a half second out. So when you think it's a delay, count an extra half second. If they don't snap it by then it's a delay. But I think you do have to give it an extra half a Mississippi. Yeah, Jonathan, it's not about grace period either. There is obviously a grace period, but it's just that there's an offset between the TV and the reality. And he said, in which case NBC got to sort their shit out. They do, but it's done by an API. It's not done manually by them, so there's nothing that they can fix. I don't think.
To answer your very, very good question,
Here come the lines.
Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving.
Goff in I formation hands it off to Gibbs, run up the middle, gets outside, has a little bit of room, and gets himself 5 yards going out of bounds. 2nd down and 5. So combative up front, this Vikings team.
Please don't stop. Please don't stop the ball. Please don't stop the ball.
Right, Goff under center again and play action. Pressure up the middle. Got to get rid of it.
That was almost a clusterfuck of a situation.
Called incomplete, and they were saying that there was a man in the area. Goff did get it away. They are asking for the safety.
Probably be reviewed by New York. Plesno. Is he got soon? Sick.
Still 3rd and 5, but I don't like that play call whatsoever. Was there any holding? Ivan Pace was the man who hit him, and where on earth was the eligible receiver they were talking about? Oh, Gibbs was in the area. Goff takes a snap. He's going to pass for it again on a timing route to Sam Laporta, and he gets the first down. Oh, getting away with that, thank God. PK Junior says our line has been a disappointment. It has in some reps, and then some reps Goff has had all the time in the world. So, it's... There we go. Anyway, first down and 10, 9 minutes to go in this half. Goff with Gibbs in the backfield. Takes a snap and hands it off to Gibbs. Run up the middle for gain of 1. Second down and 9. As we have someone joining us in the drinks tonight. Shanks 7 Iron in the Twitch chat says, I can't let you boys drink alone. Had to grab the Balvenie 21. I'm guessing that's whiskey. I am a heathen when it comes to whiskey, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
I'm a heathen for a different reason with whiskey.
The TV coverage have just said that they believe it should have been intentional grounding and a safety. But anyway, second down and 9. Goff under centre and handed off again to Gibbs Reynolds plenty of room and gets himself 8 yards up the middle for 3rd and 1. Hey, maybe we should run Craig Reynolds a bit more.
Yeah. But obviously with the back injury, then...
Ant has just said that was grounding as well. Ant thinks it's grounding. I swear, whenever I think I know what Ant's going to say about a play, he always gives me the opposite opinion.
It's the opposite, yeah.
3rd and 1, 7:45 to go at our own 23. Jumbo set. Goff hands it off. Well blocked up, but we do get the first down after a gain of 2.5. Lions move the chains again. Was that Craig Reynolds again?
Yeah.
It was. Wow. I mean, the thing about the grounding, was Gibbs not in the area of the pass? He was kind of in the area of the pass. Reynolds remains in the game. First down and 10, 7 minutes to go. Goff under centre. Takes a snap. And play action. Goff under pressure. Picked off! Great tip by Josh Metellus, goes up in the air and picked off by Ivan Pace down at the 5-yard line of Detroit. Big play.
Right.
Goff just trying to be too cute.
Yeah.
It's throwing it way too low when he's trying to feather that over the top. Down at the 6. It's first down and goal. Lions got to go another 4 downs from this spot. Darnold in empty this time. From the 7. Darnold takes a snap. Looking over the middle. They tried to pick play, it didn't work. Throws to the end zone. Oh, almost picked off by Amik Robertson in the end zone. Second down and goal from the 7. Oh, he almost picked it, didn't he? Oh, yeah. Second down and goal from the 7. 6:49 to go. 5 seconds to get this off. Again, that was absolutely fine with the offset not being correct. Darnold, under pressure, gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. Did not get his feet down.
Out of bounds.
Third down and goal from the 7.
Find it interesting that interested in a good way that we're trusting a Meek to be the one to cover Jefferson. Arnold is taking Addison.
Hmm. Mark says Reynolds to get further away from Goff on that play so Goff can get more air under it. I mean, in the end, he was trying to block to give him time to throw the ball anyway. If he didn't block, then he wouldn't have got upfield, but then Goff would have been hit earlier. So, third down and goal from the 7. Darnold. All out blitz by the Lions. Under pressure. Hit as he throws. Oh. Jefferson completely bit. All ends up. And Darnold couldn't complete it against all out blitz. I mean, he only just got it away. Fourth down and goal from the 7. So what are they doing here? Are they going for it again? It's a field goal attempt. From the left hash. PAT is up. Not PAT, what am I on about? Field goal is up and good. Almost wide right.
That nearly hit. Yeah.
I tell you what, they've had 8 plays now inside the 10, and they've had 3 points. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Kind of what did we predict, though, kinda? It would come down to which team is more successful in the red zone.
Yeah, but not like this.
True.
I don't think it would be like this.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson is now 2 of 6 for 37 yards.
But I thought Darnold was an outside MVP candidate.
I mean, he is in the same way that Goff is.
Yeah. Well, right now, there's obviously interception. Forget it.
Yeah, exactly. 7 of 3. Lions have the ball. Chance to make this a 2-score game now. Would be absolutely huge for us if we can make this happen.
Yes. I just feel bad because obviously we both said on the preview that we're hitting the over. And right now, the defenses have come to play.
Yeah, they have.
The key difference for me right now is the rushing. Because we've got 46 rushing yards, they've got 19.
Yeah, that's a big difference. Craig's been good. But I mean, you say that. If you take out our long of 25 for the touchdown, we're 11 for 21.
Touche.
He just says Decker's been getting away with a few holds. It wouldn't be offensive line play if there wasn't a little bit of holding going on either way, I tell you that. Wizard also says offense needs to get their shit together. I mean, this is one of the best defenses in the league. PK Jr. says, where is Aaron Jones? Oh, he'll let us know when he's around. Shank says, is Jones out of the game for the Vikings? No, he just took a drive off. They put in Cam Akers instead. What the hell is Deal or No Deal Island? What's the point? Seriously, here's a dead horse. You're flogging it.
Let's flog it. Yeah. I mean, I knew the show before that they were advertising Chicago Med and that. My mum watches that. So I knew enough about that. Don't know what Deal or No Deal Island is.
Right, here comes the kickoff by Will Rijkaard with Leaf and Reynolds back to receive. Mark said median yards per carry is more useful than average yards per carry. Agree. Oh, that's shanked a little bit, but it's going to be inside. It's going to be coming out to the 20 for the Lions. It bounced to the 1.
Mm-hmm. In that case, so we're both 3.8 yards a carry.
In median?
Just in general, so both teams. So they're 5 carries for 19 yards. We're 12 carries for 46 yards.
But their down to down is going to be slightly better than ours then because our long dominates.
Yeah. What are they?
Here come the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 30. They gave it to us at the 30. That's a mistake. Goff play action. Throws over the middle. Check down to Tim Patrick, who trips up and only gets 8 yards. 2nd down and 2. SW Lions says St. Brown quiet. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily St. Brown's quiet. We have 74 receiving yards. It's just not.
And he's got a third of them.
Yeah. There's just not much passing yards at all. Mark B says, I don't think we can have many more wasted possessions. Let's see how good our defense continues to play. But yeah, I tend to agree. JMO in motion here. Single back set for the Lions play action. Again, under pressure, Goff throws over the middle. And it's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he gets his helmet down and drives all the way down to the 49-yard line of Detroit for a 1st down.
Again, it's that sort of eye candy motion with it against the blitz. I love it.
Goff is throwing with men in his face all the time, though. There's no wonder why those interceptions happen sometimes with a little bat. Goff hands this one off this time. Very aggressive, the Vikings up front, and it allowed Gibbs to get upfield a bit. It's a 4-yard gain, 2nd down 6. They said gain of 3, which is annoying. Attila said, let's draw some penalties on Minnesota. DPI would be nice, wouldn't it? 2nd and 7. 5 minutes to go. At the 48 of the Vikings. Goff under center. And hands it off again. This time, good blocking. Gibbs gets tripped up really, really well. Gain of 4. 3rd down and 3. Ivan Pace with a cracking tackle. If he doesn't get that, that could have been huge. One of the most underrated, undrafted free agents ever, Ivan Pace.
Yeah.
Mark LeBay just saying Gibbs got hit in the head there. 3rd down and 3. And handed off again. Delay handoff to Reynolds, who gets forward. Is it a 1st down? I think he's short. He is short by a ½ yard.
Sneak.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of slid along the turf when he fell down, and he kind of gained a ½ yard on the slide there, so I think that's fair. 4th and inches for the Lions. Ooh. 4th and inches, and there's whistles.
I think Mr. Billy Big Bollocks is challenging the spot.
It's a bad challenge. It's a really good spot. It's a good spot. Oh no!
Ooh, actually,
no, that might be a bad spot. The line on the coverage was bad.
Yeah. So for me, it's just that little surge he has as he can feel his knee going down. He almost extends his spine, kind of like how they're taught to with the vertical jump at the combine.
Wow, how would it be? How good would it be if Dan finished the regular season with a successful fucking challenge? SW Line and Free Climb both say there's a clear shot showing that he has the 1st down the line, which I agree with 100%. Oh, as it is, we are waiting with bated breath. 3:42 to go. Can the Lions eat up all the remaining clock here? Carlton says, guess his back is okay. Yeah. So I think where the line was on the coverage isn't actually where the sticks were, and it looked bad live because of where the line was. But if you actually look at the live coverage, the line is on the yard line, and he got to the yard line. So Attila says ruling stands 4th down. So challenge has failed.
Yeah, it has, yeah. Unfortunately.
Quarterback sneak coming. I do think that this isn't worth it for the challenge because you want the timeout in your pocket, whereas the sneak is going to work 95% of the time.
So, according to Jeremy, it's the ball has been moved up slightly, but it's still not enough for a new set of downs.
Okay.
What?
I might have to watch the US Traitors. UK Traitors is elite.
Yeah. I've watched one season of it. I think it was last year, where it was like a all celebrity version. That was really good. Still going.
The knee went down before the arm went down. The knee went down before the arm went down, and so when you're looking for the arm going down, it's wrong. We are not sneaking.
Yeah.
4th and inches. Goff takes a snap and play action. Oh my god.
Fuck's sake.
I think in terms of the chess match, it's good to show that you're willing to pass it in that situation, but you better fucking complete it.
Yeah. Right now it is very much the two clowns going at each other with rubber mallets, kind of. Even though JMO was open on it, just batted down.
It was tipped.
Bullard, yeah.
First down.
Dolphins have announced that the Dolphins have announced that both coach and GM will be back next season.
7-3 Lions. First down and 10 for the Vikings at the 41.5 I formation for Darnold. Takes a snap and hands it off to Jones. Hit helmet to helmet by Anzalone, who's looking for help to get up. Gain of 3. Second down and 7. I think the thing is, if you don't show you're willing to pass out of that, then they can always play the run. And later on in the game, you might want to run that. Or you might want to pass it again and dare them to play the run. I think it's an interesting and nice call at this point in the game, but it looks bad at the time. Darnold takes a snap again on I formation, play action, pressure. Oh, Lions getting in their own way. He's going to have to run for it, and Darnold gets hit. Well done. Inbounds, gain of 2, third down and 5.
Good play by JRM there to force him out of bounds.
The clock should have stopped inside of 5 minutes with him rushing out of bounds there, but it has not stopped. Third down for the Vikings. Can the Lions get another chance here? 3rd and 6. Can the Lions hold on 3rd down here? They've been very good on 3rd down so far. 2 of 6, the Vikings. Darnold changing the play. In shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Asks for the ball and gets it. Darnold throws over the middle. Jalen Naylor beats branching coverage. First down and 10. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. Right, let's put the stats on. It feels like a playoff game. They're right. The coverage just said it feels like a playoff game. It absolutely does.
Yeah.
The leading receiver has 37 yards. For either team.
Which team? For either team. Is it Amon-Ra?
No, it's Jefferson.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's making me feel a little bit sick, this game, to be honest. It's just nerve-wracking.
Yeah, because it's one of these where the margins for both teams are kind of obviously not doing well, but it's whoever makes the least mistakes at this point. Like currently it's us, but it is very much on a knife edge.
Big Aries just said they sent 7 or so for that run. That was the rough count in the reply. If they sent 7 to stop the run, then you've got 5 on 4 potentially in the skill position. So if you can hold Goff, if you can block it up, then you might get a touchdown on that play. Like, it's an aggressive move, but I like it. SW Line says Lions offense not clicking. It's same for the Vikings. Rich says Lions can't let the Vikes get the double dose here. Yeah, we need to make sure that we can try and get another drive under our belts here, for sure.
Per ESPN research, Darnold has been off target on 50% of his passes to this point. This season, he hasn't had a single game higher than 22%.
He's had a bad game, there's no doubt. Free Climb says it just feels like we should have at least 17. It really doesn't feel like that to me. I think this game is perfect in terms of the number of points it has and how the game has felt to me. It doesn't feel like either offense has got anything going, to be honest. Really, the fact that Minnesota have had 2 drives inside the 10, it really feels like we're getting away with not being, 10 down potentially. First and 10 at the 36-yard line of Detroit. I formation again for Darnold. And run, and reversing field for Jones, and he gets hit after a gain of 4, maybe 5, second down and 6. Second down and 5. They run it to get the clock moving to try and kill clock here.
Yeah.
You know what? I would take 7-6 here at the half. I really would.
Same.
Even though they would have the ball to start the half, still feel pretty good. 1:30 to go, just under 31-yard line. I formation again. They're living in I at the moment. Darnold with a pitch to the right-hand side. No defenders out there for the Lions, really. Good tackle in the end. There's a flag on the backside of the play.
Yeah.
It's going to be on them, I think. I must be wrong. Holding on the defense.
That's on Pat O'Connor.
1:16 to go. It would have been a first down anyway.
Yeah. But hey, I thought, according to the Vikings fans, I thought all the decisions were going to go our way.
Yeah. First down and 10 from the 13. Darnold in empty this time. Now comes into a man to the side of him in shotgun and hands it off. Run up the middle, great tackle for a half-yard gain. Second down and 9. Second down and 10. DJ Reader with a tackle on someone. Aaron Jones. God, didn't look like Aaron Jones. Like a shadow of that man. Right. Second down and 9.
Well, it was Dalvin Cook.
And Darnold looking to throw. Throws over the middle to Aaron Jones. Gain of 3. It's going to be third down and 6. This could be the last possession. They will probably want to take a timeout here before they burn all of the clock, but they're making sure the Lions don't have a chance, which is probably the right call here. They take a timeout. Yeah. With only one timeout in their back pocket, I don't think the Lions can do a huge amount unless the Vikings score a touchdown from here. Shut Up Emil says, cheers from Detroit, guys. This defense makes me feel a lot more reassured. I mean, considering this is one of the better offenses we're going to come up against, this feels completely different to the last month of Lions football. Third and 6. Oh, okay, here we go. 28 seconds to go in this half. Darnold takes the snap. 2-step drop. Under pressure, throws out of a sack. Incomplete. Darnold hit for the 5th, 6th time tonight. The pressure on Darnold has been palpable. And this offensive line is not bad. It's pretty good at defending him most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, pressure up the middle by, was that Reader?
I think so, yeah.
No, it was Pascal.
I'll take it.
4th down and 6. And another field goal attempt, this time from 31 yards. Rijkaard, good snap, good hold, and it is through. 20 seconds to go. Are the Lions going to be aggressive? I think they probably will try and get into field goal range, but I kind of hope not.
I think we're just going to kneel it into the half, to be honest.
It's not... They don't often do that. Unless there's, like, literal seconds. Oh, this is a nervy game, man. 2 turnovers by the Lions. Is it 2 turnovers? No, 1 turnover. 1 turnover. 1 turnover, they've scored 6 points. They have 130 yards offense. We have 140 yards offense, but a turnover. This is brilliant by both teams, really, on defense.
Yeah.
Both punters are above 50 yards average.
Decent.
Right. Vikings have a chance to go 2 for 1 there with the 3 points, and they'll get the ball to start the second half. Oh, that looks like a free kick out of bounds. It does. Comes out to the 40-yard line. We've only got to get another 10 yards. Will give the Lions a chance to attempt a 68-yarder for the NFL record. Just 10 yards, Ash. 1 timeout. I think we can do it.
Oh God, dagger concept to JMO for me. So so you have Amara, JMO, Amara runs a 10 and out, JMO runs a go, and it makes the cornerback make a decision, and then you just take.
I would do a flood here, but it's a similar
flood works also, yeah, similar.
They got all 3 guys to the right hand side, which is what made me think of it, and it is a flood. Goff throwing deep,
and it works.
Is the clock running? No, the clock isn't running. Clock stopped. What a throw. And we are in field goal range now.
You know what the next play is going to be.
Neil.
No.
I don't know what the next play is going to be. Hand off to get a few more yards.
Run to left.
Yeah.
Run to the left-hand hash because Bates likes to kicks from the left-hand hash, not the right-hand hash.
I just think hand off to try and run it to the left and try and get some more yards to make it an easier kick. There's a big gap there. Well, we are going to pass, throw over the middle, crosser, and we get all the way down to the 31-yard line. Khalif Raymond, and the Lions are going to take that. Timeout taken with 2 seconds left. The Lions... If we get out of this with the 3 points, that feels so big. Jake Bates, it's on you, buddy. Jake Bates with a 49-yard attempt, I think.
48, yeah. The Lions have blitzed Darnold on 54.5% of his pass attempts and pressured him on 59.1 per next gen stats.
He is being held up here from taking this kick. It's a long timeout that was. Lines up now to take the kick from the right hash, and Minnesota take a timeout.
To think we could have gone from going in 7-6 at half to potentially going in 10-3. It's 10-6, sorry.
Here comes Mr. Bates from the right hash. Snap's good. Hold is better. The kick looks perfect. It is massive and through. We are at the half, and it is 10-6 Lions with some excellent defensive plays and opportunistic offensive plays at key moments. Here are your halftime stats. And of course, that is incorrect. 10-6. Goff, 13 of 17. Doesn't feel like it, but apparently true. 115 yards and an interception. Gibbs, 12 of 42 and a touchdown on the ground. And Amon-Ra, 3 of 3 for 53 in the air. Vikings, Darnold, 9 of 20 for 93. Aaron Jones, 7 for 32. And Justin Jefferson, 2 of 6 for 37. Ash, you know what I'm doing.
Yep.
You take it from here, man.
I'll try my best. So it has not been what we predicted, hey guys. We predicted a offensive battle for the ages, and instead it's a defensive slog. But we'll take it because obviously we're in the lead right now, and you know, can't have it go our own way. But right now it kind of is like in at the half. I know they get the ball now and they could score a touchdown, and then they go up by 3 points. But it's just the fact now because we've got this field goal, for me at least. Obviously, people can disagree if they want to. It's just my interpretation here that this field goal that was just took now will really help us because we've got that sort of cushion now. How many pressures? I can certainly do that. This might not be fully up to date, but according to PFF, we have 13 pressures, 1 sack, obviously, the Zadarius Smith one, 5 quarterback hits, so 1 from Kirby, 1 from Jack, 2 from Pascal, and then 1 from Anzalone, and then 7 hurries, 3 from Levi, 1 from Zadarius, 1 from Jack, 1 from DJ Reader, 1 from Brian. The grades ain't looking too good, but yeah. It's like, hang on, there it is. Yes, supposedly PFF's interpretation of the pressure is different, but we're doing pretty all right. Like, even run defense wise, we've had 5 stops. So 1 by Anzalone, 2 by Zadarius, 1 by DJ Reader, 1 by Branch. Like, we're making those impact plays, I'm going to call them. Yeah, like the defense has been really damn good. But yeah, it's like I know obviously I agree with what Matt said about the 4th down. I think just Ben sometimes has this, it's like the smartest man in the room kind of issue. And I think it's coming out today because obviously the whole history of Flores, he kind of wants to one up. I mean, maybe he's just getting too much in his own head with that. When in doubt, follow the rule of KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. We should be doing that. Yeah, still be alone. The pressure has been making him inaccurate, and that's why we'll keep doing it. Anzalone snap count, defense. Anzalone has played 31 snaps, aka every single defensive snap he has not left the field. Like, which is fair. Like, obviously Arnold. So we've had 6 players be every down players, and those are the secondary with Arnold, Meek, Branch, Kirby, and then Anzalone and Campbell. Played every snap so far. Pascal's played for 22, Levi's 21, Iffy 19, DJ 19, Zadarius 19. Pat O'Connor 13, Guday and AQ 10 each, Nowaske 7, JRM 7, Miles Adams 6, Chris Smith 2. Offensively, we've had 34 snaps. Laporta's played every snap so far. Mad. Every snap so far for the offensive line, Goff and Laporta. J-Mo and Amarablo, 29 snaps each. Gibbs, 24. Timmy, 19. Brock, 11. Craig, 10. Zylstra, 5. Skip, 5. Leaf, 4. And Leaf is your leading grade person? Yeah. With an 83.6. Yeah, my market, 100%. That's why you kept saying it the past couple of weeks. It not only does him helping by like addition by subtraction because you're not playing like Ezekiel Turner and that, but it also helps because suddenly Campbell could trust the guy next to him again, which means he doesn't have to get in his own head, which means he can just focus on his own job, and it's working because right now Campbell is our leading defensive player by PFF grade with 75.4. And none of his grades are below like average. Like they're all like, so his pass rush is 60.8, but then coverage 69, nice. Lower defense 71.4, tackling 80.1. Like it's having a Anthony back, even though he is one of our lowest graded guys because of the coverage grade. It just helps because Campbell can suddenly just focus on his own job instead of having to think about 1,002 people's. And yeah, that's the good thing. Like, if we can keep the defense playing at like 90% of this and the offense just sorts itself out, like this is just a rut. We have a lot of faith in the offense. It probably will get itself out of this rut. We're going to be fine. Oh yeah, Brent, yeah, please. You know, you can't say stuff like that around me, saying that Kirby's going to do that. As we all saw with the clips I posted the past couple of days, I go insane for Kirby picks. The demon inside me just comes out, so I'm just there.
The game you don't call a Kirby pick, I'll be a rich man.
Very true. Very true. Because I don't know if you heard. Well, probably didn't. Anthony has not left the field.
Who's not left the field? Anzalone. I didn't. Yeah. No, go on.
And then there is one skill player who has not left the field on offense.
Laporta.
Correct. 34 snaps for him.
Oh, Wild Choi 8, first time chatter on Twitch, said the defense is making me feel better at the playoffs. Now we just need the offense to lock in. They'll sort it out. I did say before the game, how I feel about this game is going to be determined by how much Anzalone plays.
Yeah.
What's up to Frank in the chat? Says, what up UK? Matt Ash, go Lions. 10 to 6 ball game. I mean, key possession coming up here. First possession out the gate. If the Vikings can score a touchdown to go in front, we might have a bit of a seesaw game going into the final stint. If we can hold the Lions and have the leads, we can make this the game that it has been, attritional. And I think that suits us. In some ways, we've dragged them into the abyss a little bit.
Yeah, which is what I meant, like I meant earlier when I said, didn't I, that if we can limit the amount of drives in the game, it benefits us. And it's working right now.
But the number of drives haven't been limited in the game because we've actually had quite a few drives, haven't we? Each. There have been, in this half so far, there have been
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4, 5.
Yes. So
6 to 5. Yeah.
Yes, but when Eric was saying he thinks there's going to be 8 drives for each team in the game, we're almost there already. So there's been quite a few drives.
True, yeah.
But what they have been is none of the drives, apart from the latest Vikings drive, went beyond 8 plays. Oh, no, sorry, our touchdown drive is also over 8 plays. So our touchdown drive is 9 plays. Their latest field goal drive was 9 plays. They started off with an 8-play punt. Oh, they had a turnover on downs, which is 9 plays. So, okay, maybe I'm just wrong here. It feels like the drives have been relatively short, and it's kind of suited us in that way.
Yeah. So it's either one of them where, it's a short, like 3 and out kind of drive, or it's a longer traditional one. Like, there is no in between.
Oh my God, what a touchdown that was by Brock Bowers. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jonathan said, I'd like to see Ben be a little less cute on short yardage situations. Not being cute allows the defense to just know what you're going to do. When you're not cute, they key into that very easily, and that allows them to blow things up. Now, you kind of want them to sell out on that so that you can do some of the pass stuff down the field, which is obviously riskier in terms of it works or it doesn't. But when it works, it breaks big. And I think you have to try and keep them off balance. When you want to do the run, you want them to question whether you're actually going for the pass or the run. And when you're going to run, you want them to think that you might pass so they can't add that extra body in there. Because that sometimes makes a difference in these plays. And it's all part of the chess match and keeping them off balance and all of that sort of stuff. You're setting stuff up for later on. So, it's tough.
I did say in the break that because I do agree, it's just sometimes it's a bit too cute in a way. But the 4th down, that was fine. But the weird like screen to Gibbs that got him nearly assassinated, some of the stuff it's been called was just a bit too much. And I know obviously Ben, because I said it earlier, Ben's got a bit more riding on this game because obviously he's going up against the guy that fired him for Miami, but needs to get out of his own head with that, sort of remove the ego and just keep it simple. As I said, keep it simple. Like sometimes, set up we've set up the stuff now, but don't, if they're starting to blow up the trick stuff, don't keep pushing it, because otherwise you're just going to get loads of tackle for losses and you put us behind the sticks.
Yeah, I mean, so Jonathan just said, I hear you, Matt, but if you've got a good O-line, less than half a yard, pound the rock. And I get that, I do. But actually, we've struggled a little bit to run the ball. Gibbs, apart from his long run, is at like 1.5 yards a carry or something like that. So Nicholas Lupos in the chat says, what's up, guys? Awake here in Italy. Man, you are up late. Is it a 1 hour offset to us? So it's 4 o'clock in the morning? Fair play to you, my guy. So we have Jahmyr Gibbs take out his long rush of 25. He is 11 carries for 27 yards, so 2.5 yards a carry. It's okay. It's enough to say he's probably going to get the run, or if we just sneak, it's going to be fine. But yeah, Rich is asking the key question: can the Lions defense get another stop to start the third quarter? That's the key.
Here's the thing, though. So I'm looking now. Okay, so Gibbs is 3.5 yards to carry. Craig is 4.3. 2.6 of that is after contact. So it's about 50-50 right now. We're usually used to it being more before contact. Yeah.
Just to show everybody that.
Yeah.
This is going to be nice. 30 people watching at the moment. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you. And there's 12 in Twitch as well, I think. Hey. How about it?
Ooh.
Rich says Goff seemed nervous in that first half. Maybe jittery, but I don't know about nervous. The thing is, he was completing a high amount of his passes. He just never seemed to want to actually throw the damn ball. You know? It was odd. Mm-hmm. 12 people watching on Twitch. How about it? I love it. Hey, guys. Jonathan Foss says, that looks delicious, Matt. I hope it is. Just trying it for the first time.
Well, hang on. Let me have a look, because I've turned off. Is it when your hands? What flavor? Oh, mojito flavor. Oh, now we're talking. I'm a sucker for mint flavored things.
So, canned drinks, I think, always are at risk of tasting too artificial. And with the minty stuff, often it can taste like toothpaste. This tastes very nice, kind of understated on the mint, which is quite good. Grandad says, what adjustments do we need to see? Very little. I know that seems really strange, but I think what the Lions are doing is going to pay dividends later on. Mike Barker asking for the game to be done with. I'm too old for this, he says. I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
Rich says, what part of the UK do you fellows represent? So I'm from the southwest. I currently live in Bristol. Come originally from Glastonbury, which is where the world's biggest annual music event is. That's what we would call it anyway. Maybe not, but culturally it feels terrifically significant. Ash, where are you from, mate?
Midlands, so originally from Birmingham, now I'm in Nottingham. So sticking that sort of middle zone where it's not too north, not too south, but everyone hates us.
No cap. All right, we are out of the break. Kick is about to come. Attila Hardy says, Maisie Peters fan, ? I don't really know Maisie Peters, really.
She's not one of my favourite artists, but she's on my Spotify playlist. I'm more of like an Olivia Rodrigo fan, to be honest.
I love Olivia Rodrigo. Right, the kick-off is away. This one is going wide to the left, and it's caught inside the end zone for a touchback. Cooldown Rat subscribing with Prime for his 28th month on a 24-month streak. Thank you very much from Experiment. Says Ash is a peaky fucking blinder. He's going to hate you for saying that.
No! That's Birmingham City. I'm the other one. No.
He's Villa, unfortunately. Anyway, Dan Campbell talking about what we need to do, get our run game going, he says. Anyway, in the huddle is the Vikings. The Vikings. My grammar is terrible. Apologies. 10-6 ball game. Vikings with the ball at the 30. 2 tight end set. Akers in the running back position to start, and Darnold hands it off to Akers on the stretch play, who comes back inside, and he gets tackled after a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Levi with the tackle.
Nice.
Akers stays in the game. They are going quick here. Darnold asking for it and gets it. Darnold going for it all on the outside and the miscommunication. There's no one in the vicinity. 3rd down and 8. I do not believe Darnold was under pressure there, so that won't be grounding, because you have to be under pressure to throw grounding. 3rd and 8. Dan's asking for grounding, but there was no rusher. 3rd and 8. What a huge first possession this would be. Jonathan Voss says, is Jones hurt? I didn't see Jones get hurt. He's in the backfield now.
He was carrying a quad injury coming to this game, so probably like managing a snap count.
Darnold, 2-step drop out of shotgun, under pressure, getting out of it, throws on a crosser, incomplete.
Fuck off! Why? That is not DPI. You can fuck right off if you're calling DPI.
Amik's made a great play there. Amik's made an amazing play.
Aren't I?
Illegal contact. Illegal contact on Branch. Yeah.
Let's have a look at this back if they're going to show it.
Against Addison. So that contact's allowed. And then that contact isn't allowed, and he's almost pushing him to the ground, and he does kind of push him to the ground. So that's... Just had the coverage say you're not going to call that very often. He is contacting him way down the field, though. It's not... It's a weak call, but it's not a bullshit call, I guess. Under center, 3 receivers to the left-hand side, 1 to the right. And no, play action. Looking for throw, well protected, throws to the right-hand side. Oh, it was almost picked. It was almost in the direction of Ifeatu Melifonwu, with 2nd down and 10.
I think Kevin O'Connell needs to work out who to call, because I think the ghosts are back for Sam Darnold.
I think they just said that Aaron Jones hasn't come out of the locker room yet.
There he is.
Yeah, helmet on. 2nd down and 10.
The quad injury's probably flared up for him then. So it's a heavy dose of your Cam Akers and Ty Chandler.
Darnold, stretch play. Oh, big
God's
run up
sake.
the middle. Cam Akers against Kirby. Kirby does get the tackle, but down at the 5. Is there going to be a flag? Because there was a big hold. Is there going to be a flag? 58 yards on the carry. There should be a flag here. It would have still been a first down, but on the outside here, watch the branch, nailer on branch on the outside. Oh, they're not going to show it in shot. So frustrating. Branch was being massively held by Addison. Oh, that third down illegal contact call coming back to haunt us. First down and goal from the 5. And handed off, run up the middle, tackled at the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal from the 5. Rich Baldwin says, where the hell was Jack Campbell? Don't know. Mark LeBay says, is Branch having a bad game? Low-key, Branch has had a bad month, to be honest. Thank you to Milkob for the follow on Twitch. Second down and goal from the 5. We've been here twice already.
Hopefully not. Well, hopefully they'll continue to be done.
Fake handoff to Jefferson. Got Jones. Oh, triggered very, very well on that. Did Amik Robertson. Gain of 3. Third down and goal from the 2. Oh, and thank you very much to Milkob for subscribing with Prime. Appreciate you very much, man. Thank you. Third down and goal from the 2. Darnold under center. Condensed set. Tight end in motion. Darnold's going to throw for it. He's well protected, but now under pressure has to escape. Can he throw towards the end zone? He's going to throw it away. So the Lions make it fourth down again. Are they going to go for the field goal or are they going for it?
I think
they're going for it.
You can see him calling a play.
Lions have been absolutely brilliant at defense. Couple of long plays here and there, but down to down they've been excellent. Fourth down and goal from the 2. One-on-one on the outside here for Justin Jefferson. No safety help. That's where they got to go, surely. Darnold. No pressure. Well protected. Going to escape. Incomplete.
Nice.
But fucking go. Huge
nice
play.
I think, Pat O'Connor's starting the play, though. You can see him kneeling in the background.
Guys, they had their first possession and we did not fucking concede. Let's go. I'm in shock, Ash. 3 trips inside the 10 and only 3 points gained on those 3 trips.
What did I say earlier? The team that has the better red zone efficiency will win the game. That's us. That's us right now.
Carlton
and if there was ever a time... Oh,
just going to say, Carlton just says, great D from Arnold. Sorry, just wanted to point that out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, great. I might honestly clip it up if I get my internet back. I might clip it up because obviously I did it with the PBU a couple of weeks ago. But if there's ever a time now for the trademark 8-minute drive to score, this would be it. Because we saw it against against the Bears. We've seen it against the Packers where you put the pressure on them to score and it forces them into bad... Well, the 49ers last week, where we started getting ahead and it put the pressure on them. They start after passing the ball more. They have to abandon the run. With the pressure we get on Darnold, it will force turnovers. So if there's ever a time now to do that trademark 7.5, 8-minute drive, even if it scores a field goal, just keep putting that pressure on them to have to match us, and it will create good things for us.
Many thanks to Joshua Mercer for the highlighted message, and then 100 bits as well. So both in tandem says, where the fuck is this defense coming from? Great question. Where's it been for the last month? I'll tell you where. Alex Anzalone's on the field, and he says, I'm losing my fucking mind right now with 100 bits. Me too, man. My heart rate went from very chill beforehand. Oh, it's still only 91 beats per minute. I don't know where I'm staying so chilled. Oh, man. Danny Band said Arnold and Amika having great games out there. I mean, Branch is the one who's kind of suffering. I tell you what it is. I think it's that all season he's been playing at safety. And him rotating down into nickel, even though it's what he played last year, it's not what he's been doing this year. And I think he's just a little rusty at the position. He was never the best at taking angles, and that was actually showing up at safety quite a bit when he first started playing there. But when you don't take your angles, he's taking his angles like a safety in the nickel, which is not ideal. But there we go. We got a hype train going over here. Joshua Mercer with 100 bits says, hey, Black Jersey gang in the house. Got my black Amon-Ra jersey on right now. Repping. I've got my Soul jersey out here. And we have got some more gifted tier 1 subs as well. Thank you to Jacobo.
Yo, Goff, what the fuck are you doing, Goff? For fuck's sake, you bastard!
Interception thrown by Goff deep. First play. Maybe not the best way to come out to this, but hey. Many thanks, to Chocobo Brisketball for the 2 gifted subs. One to Wild Choi 8 and one to Dave EJ. Thank you very, very much. It looks like JMO stopped, people said there. So Goff dropped back a long way, and then Goff launches it. And is it Cameron Bynum, is that?
No,
Harrison Smith.
Who is now the leading career interception people for active players.
All right, well, here goes the Vikings on their side of the field at their 46.
Breathe and believe. Breathe and believe, people.
Darnold, run blitz for the Lions. Aaron Jones slips out of a tackle. And tackle. Oh, that's... Terrion Arnold's just done his ankle.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, that's bad for us. We don't need that.
I hope you like extreme backup corners, because it's Kindle.
Yeah, it's got to be Kindle.
And then it's Stanley Thomas Oliver. That's it, really.
We really don't need Arnold out, but that was his ankle. We got Maurice Norris as well, who can play corner.
Slot,
he's more of a safety, but
yeah, he's a slot safety guy. He doesn't play outside. He's like 5'8", I want to say.
Shanked 7L says, "How is that not a legal procedure?" What do you mean? Chocobo Brisketball says, "I would like a refund on the gifted subs." Joking, because you did it during the interception. SW Line says, "Too much." This is just rough.
Yeah, it's been helped. He's been helped off the field. He's not putting any pressure on his right leg.
It just went. You could see it. He went and gripped it straight away.
Yeah.
I don't know really what happened, because when you watch the play, there's no jarring as far as I can see. He doesn't get it caught under anything, so I really don't know what happened. Oh, Jonathan Foster says Achilles ? It could be Achilles. That would be a sort of shooting pain.
Oh yeah, the cart is coming out. Let me have a look. Right, I'm watching the play back. Well, I'm in TV timeout.
Yeah, Experiment says that what makes it worse, it's like a non-contact.
Yeah.
Oh man, so Goff throws 2 picks in the most important game of the season. Not ideal.
Here you go. So he's in man coverage. Man coverage. He's there. It's friendly fire. It's friendly fire. So they're there. They're trying to read the run, and I'm trying to see who it is. Someone gets tripped up into him, and he just lands on his ankle and bends it.
Hmm.
Yeah, straight into his ankle.
Right. Kindle Vildor against Jordan Addison.
It's it's Pascal, I think. Pat O'Connor's questionable with a calf injury.
2nd and 3, snap away in shotgun, looking to check it down for the running back screen. Jones for a first down gain of about 10. Arnold looks gutted on the cart.
I think it's either it's an ankle injury. He's either dislocated or he's broken it. Because I think it's one of the defensive linemen basically trips up and lands directly on the ankle.
Play action on the.
Fuck! Did you drop? He dropped it.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was at his feet. It was at his feet. SW Line says grounding. I don't think it's grounding. I think there's a receiver in the area.
Oh, buddy, mate. Oh.
Well, they drop a flag. It's a sack. What?
Yep. Intentional grounding.
The down counts and the ball plays the spot of the foul. That is a loss of 13 yards. 2nd and 23 coming up. He was outside the pocket. He was outside the pocket. That shouldn't have been called. Oh, I didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. It doesn't matter. He wasn't in the pocket. 2nd and 23. Key plays here. Cannot let them get a first down. Cannot let them get to field goal range here. At midfield, 2nd and 23. Darnold in shotgun.
Arnold questionable with a foot injury.
Darnold asks for it. Oh, Jefferson has a significant gain. Amik Robertson was thrown to the ground by Jefferson. He's asking for a flag and he doesn't get it. Why he's appealing for it during the play and doesn't appeal for it afterwards, I don't know. Let's have a look at this. Amik versus Jefferson. Man to man, Jefferson. Amik goes down very, very lightly there. I don't know how many yards they got there, so I'm going to say 13. But it looks more significant than that. I'll say it's 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Darnold, they're in field goal range as it is now. Darnold takes a snap, 3-step drop from shotgun, throws better. Incomplete. It was tipped at the line and almost picked. Do they go for this again? 4th and 6. Do they go for it from here? I think you take the field goal.
Take the points, don't you?
Again, I thought we should have picked this.
Oh,
it was flipped away by Iffy from the player who was in a better position to take it.
Amik.
4th and 6 from the right hash. Kick is up and good. Straight down the middle. Jonathan says Arnold is done for the year, surely. It depends on the severity. It might be one of those you just can't put any weight on now. You get in there in a couple of days' time and it's not so bad and you're out just a week or something. Who knows?
Yeah, it might be like a high ankle sprain or something. It's just because I saw a player, like you'll probably be able to see it when, actually, shit, because you're at work. I might have to watch it back for us tomorrow. I'll watch it back and see who it is. But basically, as I said, defensive lineman is tripped by one of the Vikings. His run blocking is on the ground. He actually trips over him, and he has to go straight into Arnold's ankle. That's the thing. I can't think of any decent free agent corners.
No.
At this point, who's on our practice squad? Fucking hell. We've got Stanley Thomas Oliver, and we've got no one else. Oh, of course. Obvious answer for it.
Ennis Ratesborough comes off injured reserve.
Yeah.
He is on injured reserve, isn't he?
He is, yes. For a...
It wasn't something that was meant to be season-ending.
It was a hamstring injury on the 24th of November.
So it's been out 6 weeks.
Yes, since week 12, yeah.
6 weeks is not a lot for a hamstring.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Foster. Sorry.
I was just saying the offense just need one of them drives now where we just get ourselves back right.
Jonathan Foster just said we've only got 2 elevations left from injured reserve for Detroit. Does that include the 2 extra that we have for the playoffs? Because we get 2 more week 19.
Give me a sec. Let me just pull up our depth chart. Leaf, Anzalone, Iffy. So that's 4. Who else has come off? Broderick Martin. 5. Mosley, 6.
Carlton Wood just said it's 4. We have 4.
We have 4 left, so we've got 4. Oh yeah.
And then we'll have 6 in the playoffs.
6, okay.
Well, were you just counting from 8? No, you won't count from 8 then, were you?
I was counting from 0.
Yeah, so it's 10 total. So if we've done 6, we've got 4 when we get to the playoffs. We've got 2 now.
Yeah.
Right. Detroit.
Because Mahogany was NFI, not.
Yeah, so he doesn't count.
IL. Yeah, exactly. Because that's why I was getting confused. I swear it was an offensive player, but it was NFI.
Kick off into the end zone, not returned, touchback. Jane of Rees Mabin says Jonathan Foster, but you counted him, didn't you?
Yeah. No.
You didn't?
No.
So that's 7 then, out of the 8. Joshua Mercer says we just need to pick up every possible defender and figure it out. And McFerrin says Xavier Howard is available. No, thank you. There's a reason why no one's picked him up even by week 18.
Yeah.
Most of it's to do with him. Goff under center at the 30-yard line. Takes a snap and play action. Looks to throw, checks it down to Jahmyr Gibbs in the flat, and he gets 9.5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and short. Oh, they're calling 1st down on the coverage. Yeah. I saw that better than Mike Tirico. How about it? 2nd down and 1. My experiment says JC Jackson, ? But I'm pretty sure he's on a roster. He wouldn't be the worst pickup. He's not great. 2nd down and 1 at the 39. Goff in shotgun. JMO in motion, handed off to Gibbs, comes inside, pushed by Sewell for the 1st down, gets 1 yard. Well done, Penne. That was going to be short.
JC Jackson is a free agent right now.
Okay.
Anyway, what I was doing was that, and then it was this. 1st
down and 10 at the 40.5-yard line. Little check down to Sam Laporta for a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Harrison Phillips down, injured for the Vikings. When you whisper, the coverage can still hear you. Joshua Mercer says, nice 1st down run, Penne, lol. Definitely. Shut up, Emil says, God, I love Penne. Free Climb says penne push. Sounds like a very penne heavy podcast. Right, 10-9 ball game, 8:50 to go in the third. Second and 3. Goff under centre. Gibbs in the backfield. Hands it off again and run up the middle, and looks like the first down yardage has been attained there. First down and 10. Jonathan Foster says, if they have 3 elevations, who are you using? Well, as you say, Carlton Davis, Hutch, hopefully, and then question mark. Well, Ennis coming back could be big. If Derek Barnes can come back for the Super Bowl, that would be interesting. It would be sad if we'd use up all of our elevations by the time he's ready to come back. JMO in motion, Goff play action this time, and a screen, but he's blown up. 5-yard loss on the screen. Second and 15. Byron Murphy with a great tackle. We need to stop doing these screens where we haven't actually got the offensive lineman out there to block. 10-9 ball game, second and 15. God, Byron Murphy's so young, isn't he? 26. Jesus Christ. Second and 15. Goff going to throw, and it's false start. Taylor Decker.
This is not what we need.
No.
It's not what we need.
Second and 19, they're saying on the coverage. From our own 41.5. Goff in shotgun. Reynolds in protection. Just about does enough. Great throw to Sam Laporta for a gain of 17. It's going to be third down and short. Third down and 2. God, Goff was so close to giving that up on a strip sack, but Craig Reynolds does just enough to pick it up.
Yeah.
Really well
Pace
done.
Junior again.
Third and 2. In fringe field goal range here, it would be a 59-yard attempt from here. Third and 2. Goff and shotgun is going to throw. Blitz coming late. Goff throws. Amon-Ra St. Brown in tight coverage. Gets it. Gain of 10. First down Lions.
God.
Really tight coverage by number 7 of the Vikings. That's Byron Murphy.
Mm-hmm. He was their starting slot, so it makes sense that he'd go up against Amon-Ra.
29-yard line, and Goff takes a snap quickly. Pressure, throws, and good catch to Jameson Williams. Tries to burn him on the outside. Can't get there. 5-yard gain. Second down and 5. Everyone shouting out the catch by St. Brown. It was pretty terrific. Jonathan was saying Van Ginkel was having a day. To be honest, all of the linebackers for the Vikings are having a day. Ivan Pace is having a good day. Grenard, Van Ginkel, Cashman's having a good day. Those 4 are brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Second and 5 from the Vikings 23.5. Goff under centre. Jumbo set in, and a run for Gibbs up the middle. Well blocked, and he gets enough for the first down. Oh no, they're calling him a half a yard shy. 3.5 yards. So I'm guessing at this point in time you're just kicking the PAT if you score a touchdown here. I think if you get close, if the game gets a little bit closer to the end, I think I would consider going for 2 at some point to making it a 2-possession game. It feels very much a keeping it in your hands sort of thing. They have changed it to a first down to Detroit on replay assist.
My God. My God.
Yeah, definitely was a first down. It was there by about a half yard as well. It wasn't particularly close. First down and 10. From the 18.5-yard line, Goff under centre, jumbo set again, and running it towards that strong side, and a gain of 3.5 for second down and 7. Oh, this feels like a nice drive. We haven't had one of these in a while. We actually haven't had one of these today, really, apart from maybe the touchdown drive.
So I was about to say this is the first time we're in the Minnesota red zone. All game. First time we've been inside the red zone.
At the 15-yard line, 2nd and 7. Need to get to the 8.5 for a first down. Fake toss and Amon-Ra on a busted screen.
4.
It's going to be 3rd down and 4. It's 3rd down and 4.5. The coverage will probably say 5. No, say 4.
I've said 4.
Yeah, the Vikings read this really well. Sewell is the one who's trying to get out there for the block, but not quite there. Byron Murphy just made a business decision there. At the 12-yard line of the Vikings, under center is Goff. Takes a snap and hands it off to Gibbs, and he is going to be a yard short.
We're going for this, aren't we?
Yeah. 4th and 1. You don't run it there if you're not going to go for it.
Exactly.
Just less than 3 minutes to go in this third quarter.
I did say we needed kind of one of these sustained drives. It's been about 5-6 minutes so far.
Yeah. 4th and a long 1 or a short 2. Huge play. It is 1. The coverage says 2, but it's clearly just 1. Goff, with a man in motion. Goff is going to throw for this one again, and a little check down.
Yes!
Gibbs on a little corner post, I think. Or maybe he just floods up the backfield and goes straight. But fucking hell, that's a big, big drive. Big bollocks drive. 7-point game pending the PAT. I think he might just run straight, actually. Oh, he kind of goes out and up.
It's a slight ankle. It's a slight ankle route. It's very slight. It's not like a true Texas route. It's like
PAT up and good.
That's
8-point game. Oh, that feels good.
It really does. Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh my God, my heart. I'm trying so hard to not get noise complaints. I'm telling you right now, it's not working particularly well.
My only housemates are currently at work, so I'm all good.
Nice. It was a 13-play, 70-yard touchdown drive. It is not as quite as long as our first touchdown drive of 9 plays, 78 yards, but it's the longest drive of the game in terms of time at 7:25. The next longest drive was our touchdown drive of 5:18, and then it was our punt drive on the very first drive, which was 4 minutes. The Vikings have not had a drive longer than 4 minutes.
Oof.
Which means their defense has been out there a lot.
Mm-hmm. With that touchdown, this is the yardage, obviously. Gibbs joins Billy Sims in 1980 as the only players in franchise history to produce a season with at least 1,300 rushing yards and 500 receiving yards. And Gibbs just set a new franchise record for touchdowns in a season with 18.
Oh, he beat Jamal Williams. Yep. Sweet. I love this song, the Suits song. Anyway, Jonathan Foster says, who's complaining about the noise, Matt? Neighbours, ? Yes, unfortunately, the neighbours. It's 3:30 in the morning here, and it's not the first time that so the first time it happened, I wasn't thinking about it at all. I was just being my authentic self, and I was screaming the house down. My girlfriend messaged me, who was asleep. So I'm in a little out shack here, little like converted office. So she's just up there, and she said to me, I could hear you as clear as day. And I was like, oh no. Because we have we've got lots of houses around us. I'm on a semi-detached at the moment, so it's not like it's a terrace or something, but there's a lot of people around here. Jonathan Foster says, I'm in the UK too, bro, trying hard not to wake the missus. She'd already be awake for me if I was inside the house. Thank God I'm out here. Jake Bates lining up for the kick, and now the Vikings are in big trouble. They have not scored a touchdown today, and they now are 8 points down. The kickoff is away, and this one is huge. Hits the back post, and it's a touchback. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Freeland says, good, Jamal doesn't deserve the record after the way he left. I don't hold Jamal under any... Like, I don't... Agent. Well, I don't even think it's even that. It's more just, as a player, if a team doesn't want to extend you at a reasonable price point, you feel like it's an affront to you. And we offered him okay terms, but they weren't incredible terms, and he felt slighted, and I'm okay with that. Like, we didn't want him as much as he wanted to stay, and that's fine. Jones with the tackle by Jack Campbell. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Carlton said, Matt, pretend you are whispering Bob Harris. I do not know Bob Harris particularly well, sorry. 2nd and 7. Darnold in shotgun, 2-step drops, going to throw under pressure. Campbell was held big time, but he managed to throw completely free. Is Jalen Naylor. Is there not a flag there? Where is the flag? There is a flag. There is a flag, but it's in the secondary, so it's probably going to be on us.
Yeah, it's on iffy, I believe.
Which
is fucking bullshit.
There's such a big hold in there.
Refs suck my fucking ass.
Such a bad call. Cottonwood says, legendary Radio 2 disc jockey. The only Radio 2 presenters I really listened to were Terry Wogan and the Popmaster man, whose name escapes me.
Love Popmaster.
I like it on radio. I hate it on TV. It's awful. 1st and 10 after the big gain, and a run up the middle for the running back, and it's a gain of 3 again for 2nd and 7.
Mm-hmm. Ken Bruce.
Because
it was no me. I love Popmaster though.
Master. Oh, and I listened to Steve Wright a bit as well back in the day. 2nd and 7 at the Detroit 37. Takes the snap, and it's going to be a screen. Is it? No, just a check down to the tight end who goes down.
Sit down.
Josh Oliver, gain of 2, but it's going to be 3rd down and 4 because I have mine slightly off. 3rd and 4. Big play coming up. Third and 4, and it is 4 down territory. Huge play coming up for the Lions defense. Look at how loud that crowd is. PK Jr. says, any update on Arnold? No update on Arnold, just questionable to return with a foot.
But there is a quick update on Pat O'Connor. He's now fully out.
Looking at Jefferson, under pressure, throws, an incomplete. Hawkinson looking for contact pre-snap and no flag. Anzalone in coverage, 4th and 4.
It's completely legal. It's within the 5 bounds, and
Anzo gets there about half a second early, but it's not. It's bang bang.
yeah, Hawks trying to sell that.
They are field goaling it here, 4th and 4. They're going for the field goal. That's crazy for me. 52-yarder to make this still a one-possession game. What happened there? Why are they giving them more time? TJ said they missed DPI. I think that's within a 10th of a second of the ball getting there, so I think that's okay. From the right hash, it means if they score a touchdown after this, I guess that they're ahead. So, if you're gonna call a kick, you better fucking get it. That's why I
make it exactly. Ball don't lie, motherfuckers.
It is an 8-point game, and the Lions have the ball. What a huge turn of events for the Lions.
Just shanked it.
PK Jr. says that's sexifying.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So don't ask me why. So I found an account that's supposed to be like a general all around the NFL account, but he's obviously a Vikings fan because he's just tweeted, "Thanks for icing the kicker, refs."
Who said that?
It's a general around the NFL account that I follow, but that tries to it's one of those they take news from everywhere. But
away, got play action, looking deep down the field, but he checks it down to Gibbs with lots of room out there. 10-yard game, 15, and a first down. And that's going to be.
I shouldn't be surprised because that's how I saw the second interception. That's why I just stared at the camera because I was replying to him because he was saying about the big run. I was like, yeah, it kind of it helps on your big run if Branch is getting held by Naylor. Didn't reply.
Going to be the end of the third quarter. Lions in. I don't know how. Lions are in a terrific position right now. I don't think it's particularly warranted based on the offensive performance, but here are your stats. 17-9 ball game. Jared Goff 21 of 26, 188. That's changed because of the last play. Sorry, I'll change that now. 22 of 27, 188. There we go. 22 of 27, 188, a touchdown and 2 picks. Gibbs, 17 for 57 and a touchdown. Amon-Ra, 5 of 5 for 68. The touchdown was by Gibbs in the air, 5 of 5 for 31 and a touchdown for him for the Vikings. No touchdowns for them. Sam Darnold below 50% completions, 14 of 32 for 153. Cam Akers leads on the ground, 5 for 63 after the long of 58 that he had. Aaron Jones is 10 for 45. And Justin Jefferson leads through the air, 3 of 8 for 54. Jalen Naylor is much more efficient, 2 of 2 for 45. And then Aaron Jones, 5 of 6 for 30. Ash, all the things we were worrying about in this game coming into it, running backs out the backfield, tight end catches. I mean, Josh Oliver and TJ Hawkinson are 3 of 8 for 24 between them. Aaron Jones had a little play out the backfield, but none of that's come to pass. The Lions defense has been borderline spectacular.
It really has been and it's just players stepping up. Like obviously Anzalone's helping. Yet, according to PFF, he's been our worst coverage player, despite a 50% completion rate in his vicinity. But yeah, just when we needed him to now down in the red zone, like I kind of said at the start of the show, we did it. They had, I think at one point, they had 11 plays within our 10-yard line and gained 5 yards on them. When it's counted, we've done it. And I know obviously the offense isn't firing at all cylinders right now. This is very much reminiscent of the Texans game for me in my head right now. But there's one more quarter. The onus is on them, obviously, with the 8-point gap. We've got the ball. Just do to the Vikings what they did to the Packers last week. Without obviously the soft zone and letting them come back into it. Just run the ball, control the clock, because now you're fighting the clock, not Minnesota at this point now for me. Because if we should be able to match whatever they do, if we score a field goal here, that's an 11-point game, 2-score game, and it just helps. Just keep chipping away, adding points, and Minnesota will have to start making bigger and bigger risks to try and get back into it. And we can go off that because, we've got the lead league of interceptions there. We've got the guy who's third in the league in pass breakups with Brian Branch. They've got Meek Robinson, who was very close to getting an interception earlier. we've got people who can take advantage of what the Vikings could do. We saw it last year when we actually faced
play action, looking to throw over the middle, gets it to Sam Laporta with a huge stiff arm on Ivan Pace, gets 11 yards and a first down.
Oh, for God's sake! Can we stop with the near interceptions? Make him a heart rate spike. Oh, that's so reminiscent of the one he had in London earlier this year.
Van Ginkel's just dropped the game.
Yeah, that would have been a pick six.
Although,
it would have been like the pick six.
We would have got the ball back. I say he dropped the game, but then we would have just had the ball after being either up 2 or level. Goff, 2nd and 10, throws over the middle and gains himself 9.5 yards on the throw to Amon-Ra St. Brown, 3rd down and short.
Amon-Ra has just become the first player in NFL history to produce 115 plus receptions and 10 plus receiving touchdowns in consecutive seasons.
Third down and 1, Goff under pressure, but throws over the middle. What a throw and catch, what a hit. But Jameson Williams spins the ball, doesn't hit a defender. He's not flagged. How about it? Just saying.
I got agency force of that as well.
If you spin the ball and it doesn't go into a defender who's right in front of your face, if it doesn't look like you've thrown it at him, then it's not going to get flagged. Really good throw and catch. Goff doing good stuff here. Warming up. I formation now for the Lions.
Run it to the left, run it to the left, run it to the left, run it to the left.
And it is a run to the left.
Give me! Yeah, boy.
Kaboom! Jameer Gibbs.
That's...
Oh, you called the play before it happened too, you sicko.
I'm getting good at... It's because me playing defense, I'm seeing it through that eyes of like, okay, if I'm lining up this way, what can fuck me over here?
PAT is good. I tell you what, it's the 2nd rushing touchdown for the Lions, and it's the 2nd rushing touchdown for the Lions in which Brock Wright was in at fullback. I'm just saying it seems to fucking work for us. Hell fucking yes, we're fucking doing this. 24-9.
That is Gibbs's first career hat trick. And to think, people call drafting him in the first to reach.
I've just seen a great stat posted in the Discord for the Draft Network. It's by Adam Spillane, and it's the start time for every wildcard round matchup in Texans history.
Oh, is this history? Yeah.
You saw that. Good effort.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. I was going to say, also, with that touchdown, Jameer Gibbs now leads the NFL in touchdowns. As in, like, from scrimmage, obviously, not passing ones, obviously, but as from, like, skill position players, he's now...
like, Jamar Chase or whoever.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. You worded it better than I could.
Okay, so I'm going to be controversial here. TJ says most Lions fans called it a reach. It was a reach. It doesn't mean that the reach can't work out. I still feel like Gibbs for the reach. I would rather have gone somewhere else. I still feel that way because at the time I thought it was a reach and I don't see anything to the contrary. However, he is justifying the pick and that's a different matter to me.
Yeah.
Rich Baldwin says O'Donnell blinked and the Lions pounced. O'Donnell needed to go. O'Connell.
Oh, to be fair,
he should have gone for it instead of the field goal.
Yeah. Yeah, he 100% should have. But I'm just looking at the draft, obviously last year's draft. You got Gibbs. The next 4 picks are rough. Because it's Van Ness to the Packers, Broderick Jones to the Steelers, which I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen too much of him, so I can't really comment on that. Plus, we didn't need a tackle. There's Will McDonald to the Jets. There's Emmanuel Forbes to the Commanders. So the next good pick was Gonzalez to the Patriots and then Campbell to us.
People wanted Gonzalez to come to us with that pick. I wouldn't have hated it. I didn't like him, but I wouldn't have hated it. Marcus says the dropped interception was a play of the game for the Lions. It's 100% true. Carnwood says it was Mohammed who hit Arnold, apparently.
Was it Mohammed? Oh.
Yeah, hate that for him. Kickoff away by Jake Bates down the middle and out the back of the end zone.
I mean, we all know who I wanted at that point if we weren't drafting Gibbs, and he's now in Tampa.
Okay, when it comes to picking players of the game, I think my picks are going to be Anzalone, and Anzalone. There is no one else.
As they're showing the highlights. There is someone else for me.
Please.
It's the person that's had to face up with Justin Jefferson for the entire game.
Amik's played great. He really has, right?
Yeah.
Here comes the Vikings down 15 at the 30-yard line in under center with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and now Addison in motion right to the left. Pitch to the right-hand side. Not a great one, but he reverses field. Cam Akers, a couple of missed tackles for the Lions, gets 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Should have been a loss.
Did Reader slap him down?
I think so. Reader just missed him straight up, I think. Just kind of tripped him up by mistake. 2nd and 8. In shotgun. 2-step drop and a check down. Akers tackles. Gain of 3. 3rd and 5. Good stuff by the Lions.
And then Anzalone's doing a bit of afters as well, kind of.
Of course he is. He's a fucking dog.
He is.
3rd and 5.
Because I know you've with me mant on it, but the fact, the change of perception for him since we signed him to now for Anzalone is immense.
If he could stay healthy, that was always his problem in New Orleans. He was a great linebacker there, but he couldn't stay healthy. And that is what Ant said about him, is he doesn't play. 3rd and 5, Darnold coming back to his next read, under pressure, having to escape to the right-hand side, gets hit and incomplete. There's a flag in the secondary. It's going to be a hold or legal contact on Anzalone here by the looks of it. Holding on the defense. 1st down.
Oh no.
What?
Levi is getting some attention from the trainers.
Another defensive tackle edge player that we can't afford to lose. Looks like Anzalone was holding there, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. We're down into the weeds there now. It'll probably be more Chris Smith, because he literally got Reader, O'Connor, Adams, and Smith now. Unless you move Pascal inside and play more AQ and Aguda.
Do you mean after this game? Because, of course, O'Connor isn't in the game anymore.
Yes, I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, after this game. Levi, able to put weight on, but he's gingerly walking to the sideline. Mark LeBay with the super chat says, cheers for $10. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Hopefully, the number 1 seed is coming home. Someone in the Draft Network channel just said, buy your tickets for New Orleans. Love it. 24-9 ball game. 11:50 to go in this game. Under center and takes a snap. That was a false start, but not called. And in the flat, and he gets himself a yard, I think. Second down and... Oh no, they're going to call it at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10.
Meek again.
Meek with a great tap tackle there on the running back. Second down and 10. At the 40.5-yard line. Darnold in shotgun. Look for the right tackle to go slightly early every single time. I've seen it a few times now. He does every single time. Darnold throwing over the middle. Incomplete. What a play. And that's Brian Branch against TJ Hawkinson.
The presence of Eric Ebron is slowly coming into Hawkinson. It was a great PBU, but I'm gonna. Is it a P? Yeah, that's a PBU.
Definite PBU. Yeah, you got there.
Love it.
Brilliant. Brian Branch. 11:07 to go. Lions fans getting loud for third down and 9. Big play in the context of the game here. Probably should go for it on fourth down if you don't get it here. They need to get this off.
Sack City! AQ. Mr. 69 himself.
I am 5 seconds behind
you. Look at Hutch. Sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. I had no idea it was coming. AQ was...
show Hutch.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, I was about to say, they show Hutch on the screen as a massive cheer, and then AQ decides to sack Darnold, and it cuts to Hutch just going wild on the sidelines.
So the second person to that sack was Levi Onwuzurike.
Oh, thank fucking God. Yes. Okay,
and
that's good news.
The third person there was Josh Pascal. Punt unit is out, and it is away. Received at the 17-yard line by Raymond, and he gets tackled in the air. Out to the 21-yard line. First down, Detroit. Chance to kill some clock here.
Love it.
Lions' defensive line have been fantastic. Sometimes Darnold has had a little bit of time, but the majority of the time he's been under pressure, especially in the first half. But then, actually, recently Darnold's been under a bit of pressure here too. So, Lions up 2 scores. And they have the ball with 13 minutes. With 10:13 to go. This has got to be close to over.
So, yeah, because you just said it. Darnold is averaging 2.96 seconds time to throw. Goff's at 2.57. Interesting. Also, Darnold's at 8.3% pressure to sack rate. Goff's at 11.1. Makes a bit of sense. The big one there is Goff, one turnover worthy play on 2 interceptions, which is fair. Darnold with no interceptions is on 2 turnover worthy plays.
Ash, Zadarius, didn't he need 2 sacks coming into this game for his extra dollars?
I think there was for the most of it. Yeah, I think it was 1 for 250K. And then 2 for 500K.
Okay. Jonathan Foster says, do sacks go down as lost passing yards or running yards? In the pros, it goes down as lost passing yards. In the college game, it goes down as lost rushing yards. Don't really understand why. Don't really care. Obviously, it just gets assessed on the net passing yards for the quarterbacks. We always quote gross, though, because then it matches up with the receiving yards of the receivers. So, there we go.
Shefty, fuck off.
What did he say?
Lions on the verge of history. Before this season, the highest Detroit has ever been seeded as number 2 in 1991 when the Lions lost to the NFC Championship game to Washington.
Okay, but that is a fact. What's wrong with that?
It is a fact, but it's tempting fate.
Is it?
And you know what? Yeah.
I mean, can't you just say the Lions are going to the playoffs? The last time the Lions were in the playoffs, they lost in the NFC Championship game. I mean, what's the difference? I'm sorry, I'm holding up I'm holding up this like this because I'm just relaxing, chillaxing.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, the reason I'm saying he's jinxing it is because he's saying it as if we're like it's all Sona, which it might be, but we've seen us make bigger comebacks in less time. I'm thinking that Bears game last season.
Goff with the hand off to Gibbs. Could go all the way here against Cam Bynum. Can he beat him? Oh, he beats him, but he gets tackled from behind Spy. Oh, ball came out at the end, but Brock Wright has it. What a run by Gibby.
Yeah.
What a huge play.
Simple stretch. Love it.
What a play by the Lions' offensive line and tight ends. Was this a fumble or not? No.
I think it's down.
I think it's down. First down and 10. 47-yard game for the Lions, now down at the 27 of the Vikings. Hand off to Gibbs again, runs up the middle, tripped up for a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Mooks Fretman said, only 500k. I think Mike Evans got 3 mil for getting 1,000 yards. I guess... I don't know. Grandizer said Gibbs the running back touchdown leader in 2024, ? He's the NFL's touchdown leader generally.
In skill positions. Yeah, in skill positions, yeah.
Second down and 7 for the Lions at the 29-yard line. Lots of clock being killed here. Goff hands this off again to Gibbs. Runs off the right-hand side. Beats several. Gets the first down. Gain of 10. First down and 10.
So this is Gibbs' 5th game with 100 plus rushing yards. That is the most by a Lions player since Barry 97. As TA's just been downgraded to out with his foot injury.
Okay, 8 minutes to go.
That's good. Yeah.
If we score a field goal here, it's a 3-possession game. Mooks Ferment says, get Gibbs out of the game, man. I don't disagree with that, but they want to finish this game off. Unless it's a 3-score game, I don't rest anyone yet. Goff under center. Gibbs up the middle. Riding the wave. Gets 5 yards. Second down and 5. At the 9-yard line. It feels like the Vikings' will has been broken.
Oh, you can tell because look at AG just sitting there just like...
He's not talking to anyone. He's just chilling. Aaron Glenn is chilling on the bench. Second and 5. 7.5 minutes to go in this game. Goff takes the hands. Oh, play action. Looking for the end zone. No one to throw it to. He's got to throw it away. Throw it away! Why are you rushing for a loss of 4, 5? Just throw it out of bounds, man.
Because the clock is better than yards.
Yep, fair point. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. You're right, the field goal is going to make it a 3-point game anyway. SW Lines says exactly the same. 3rd down and 9. Jared Goff chance starting to come out.
Yes.
Takes a snap. Goff's going to throw for it. Complete, but only gains 7.5. It's going to be 4th down and 2.5. Kick the points.
Kick the field goal. Kick the fucking field goal.
We're going for it. We're going for it.
Okay, we want the shoe polish for the next
Go
week.
for the field goal.
Unless Jared's gonna like pooch kick it.
Or unless we're trying to draw him offside.
That's a shout.
Goff changing the play because we can take the delay of game here. It doesn't matter.
Yes! 22 jumps. You stupid motherfucker. You
Got him.
Stupid cunt. Got him. That was Harrison Smith as well. Of all the fucking players to jump, it's that bastard. Fuck me.
PK Junior says Campbell is like a gambling addict. I mean, he gambles on them not having this. We should have just run it up the middle. We just need to make one-on-one blocks there and we're good.
It's because of the cadence. So you see, he's got the motion of we've done that before, where Amara's starting to do it. It's the wheel post earlier. We used that against them because usually Amara's doing that, and as he does it, he snaps with the cadence, and then he runs the wheel, doesn't he? That's why Smith jumped.
First down and goal from the 4. Gibbs in the shotgun. And handed off to Gibbs, running up the middle, contact, he stays on his feet, driven in! Number 4 for Jahmyr Gibbs. 4. That's the 1 seed. I'm calling it. That is the fucking 1 seed. We are number 1. We are fucking number 1.
We are number 1. Hey. Now listen closely. This is gonna go down in history. Rest in peace, Stefan. Fucking Gibbs is
PAT for Bates. Snaps good, holds good, kick is slightly left, but is fine. 31-9. Utter fucking destruction.
I mean, that means we're kind of close to our score prediction. So then I say 34-17. They score a touchdown and 2-point conversion. We get a field goal. I'm completely right. Hell yeah. Let's look at the defensive grades. Oh, Jack Campbell with an 85.1 defensive grade on 56 snaps. Jesus. AA still hasn't left the game.
Oh. Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. When the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rock, 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 go up in the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field again, a Lions victory. Go Lions.
Lions. Oh. We've got, so obviously Jeff Schwartz has tweeted, an ass kicking by the Lions tonight. I feel very dumb for picking Minnesota.
Say that again. Say it again. Say it again. Sorry, I wasn't hearing you.
Sorry. So Jeff Schwartz, who people might know, has tweeted, an ass kicking by the Lions tonight. I feel very dumb for picking Minnesota.
Yeah, fair.
And then here's a fun little stat guessing game while we're on the TV break. Who was the last Lion to have a 4-touchdown game? I will give you the clue. It happened in 2019, and I think it also happened against the Vikings.
I can't think of someone who would have scored that many touchdowns. It's definitely not the running back position. I don't think it would have been Hawk. So you're talking wide receiver, which is either Golladay, Jones, or Tate. And of those, it's probably more likely to be a volume guy, so I'll guess Tate.
You're saying it's Tate?
Who is it?
It's Marvin Jones. And I was right. It's against Minnesota. It was week 7 where we lost to them 42 to 30. But Jones on that game was 13 targets, 10 catches for 93 yards and 4 touchdowns.
We got asked a question in the chat by Carlton Wood saying, Have we scored more than 31 points in the last 5 games? Well, the Packers game was 4 games ago and we scored 34. Bills, we scored 42. Bears, we scored 34. 49ers, we scored 40. The last game we didn't score at least 31 points was the Bears win previous to that, where we scored 23. Colts game, 24. So we have been very high scoring in the last few games.
Remember, we are still, I can't remember exactly, but I swear we were the leaders in points per game entering this week.
Mm.
And we were by a margin of about 15 over the Ravens.
Darnold play action, looking to throw, checks down, and a great read by Anzalone against TJ Hawkinson, gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Oh, this feels good, man. 2nd down and 9 at the 31-yard line. Darnold asks for it and gets it. Hawkinson into block. Darnold under pressure has to escape, and he's going to scramble for a 1st down and does get a 1st down after extending. 1st down and 10. Runs out of bounds and stops the clock under 5 minutes to go. (31-9), 4:35 to go. This game is over. It's over. 40-yard line of the Vikings. Not a running clock. Darnold asks for it. He's going to get a delay game here. No, they get it off apparently. Under pressure, they do call it dead.
Well, I've just admittedly, I'm stealing this from Twitter. You can't spell O'Connell without 2 vowels.
Lions go 6-0 in division. Sweep of the entire fucking thing. Yeah, baby.
Exactly. Somehow in a division where 3 teams have 10 plus wins,
11 plus wins.
We go 6-0. 11 plus wins. We go 6-0.
Packers went 11-6, and they only lost 1 game out of division.
Yeah, that's what I should work out in my head.
Darnold throws, complete to Naylor, out of bounds after a gain of 8, 2nd down and 7. Attila Hardy says, I felt sorry for them, already talking about losing to the Rams next week. I think they'll comfortably beat the Rams. This Vikings team is much better than the Rams. I would be surprised if this isn't a repeat in the divisional round. 2nd and 7, Darnold, 2-step drop out of shotgun, looking to pass, going deep, airmails it a bit, incomplete. 3rd and 7, there's a flag. Holding on the defense.
I swear to God. Oh, for fuck.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, mate. Don't worry about it. It's on Kindle Vildor, and who cares? We have won the game. We don't sweat the small stuff. We have won the game. Attila Hardy says, Lions hangover just like week 7, ? Maybe. But compared to the Rams, it's got the better offense and the better defense. So 15-2 if we win this game, which outstrips all of us. I was the most optimistic on 14 wins, and we've outstripped even that.
That means you've won the predictions, I guess.
I think so. Darnold under pressure, hit as he throws, picked off his feet by TJ Hawkinson, 2nd down and 4. It's a great catch by TJ Hawkinson. Dan Campbell has challenged this. It's a catch.
Who would have thought it, as Donald's limping? Somehow, the linebackers have been a real strength for us today.
I'm sorry, I was watching the play. What did you say?
I said somehow today the linebackers have been a real strength for us, haven't
Mm.
they? Both and AA and Campbell.
And correct me if I'm wrong, we've barely played base.
Well, just give me a second to check this.
I don't remember seeing Nowaski or Neiman very much, anecdotally. Whereas I remember seeing Iffy a bit more.
You would be right. So we've played 60 snaps now.
Yeah.
Nowaski's been out for 13, so we've played it about 20% of the time.
And no Neiman at all.
No Neiman from what I could see.
And no other third linebacker.
The only other third linebacker we've used, technically, maybe, is JRM, and he's been on the field for 7 snaps.
So that would be in pass rushing downs, in which case you want to be with your faster players, and he's probably one of them. But anyway, that would still be base because we wouldn't be subbing out Anzalone or Campbell, I wouldn't have thought.
So it's a third. So we played it about third at a time then, because 20 snaps.
That's a really interesting observation, I think. We talked about how the Vikings made a big adjustment for the Packers playing a lot more man to try and confuse them. We live in base, and we decided that instead of 50-50 base nickel, we'd play 66-34.
Oh, you proof of it. Easy way of doing it. If he snaps, 44.
Yeah, so that's 2/3, 3/4 of the game. But I guess there's probably some dime in there, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, there's probably some diamond shit in there, yeah. Because, actually, no dime.
So we've literally just played nickel 3/4 of the time. Unless we've subbed out Branch. Have we subbed out Branch at all?
No. He's played all 60 snaps.
And Kirby has as well.
Joseph, and Kirby has.
So basically, because Anzalone's been in the game, we've been able to live in nickel.
Yeah.
And they really, apart from one big run, they haven't got anything big on the ground.
Yeah.
So we've been able to play nickel. They haven't been able to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they've changed it to incomplete. The challenge has been successful.
Icing on the cake.
What?
Literally. I'll have a cake now.
I can't believe it. 2nd and 10 then, 4:20 to go. We do not lose a timeout. Darnold on a 2-step drop out of shotgun, looking to pass. Throws over the middle, completes Jefferson. Fumble! Go on! Pascal has it! Go on, Josh! Go on, Josh! Oh, it's fucking beautiful, baby. Fuck you, Minnesota.
1, 2. Yep. With Kendall Vildor with the forced fumble as well.
Kendall Vildor.
Oh, fuck off.
What?
Sorry to spoil the party. It's been ruled as an incomplete pass. Sorry.
Challenge.
Can you?
It's not inside 2 minutes.
Oh, you see here, you challenged it, the ruling of an incomplete pass, technically, wouldn't you?
Yeah. But you're probably not going to challenge it because of replay assist. They're not going to overturn that.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Voss says 2 in a football move. No. What football move did he make, Jonathan?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, fuck off. This fucking account. Just have to follow it because it has all the news, but...
3rd down and 10, 4:16 to go in this game. 48-yard line of Minnesota.
CJ Hammond is the running back.
Yeah. Darnold back to throw. Under pressure. Going to throw. Fumble! Fumble! That's a fumble, surely. They've ruled it incomplete.
Almost looked like me throwing the ball at training.
So Jonathan says caught it high and tucked under the right arm. I don't think tucking the ball counts as a football move. I think you have to change direction or something. Turn upfield. Yeah, turn upfield is generally the one which is used. Anyway, 4th down and 10. 4:10 to go. And they're going to run out of time here. They need to take a timeout.
Anzalone's running through just to wind up Darnold. I love it. I love how somehow Anzalone's become a shithouse.
So Anzalone's going to get done here for going across early. Anzalone's going to get done for encroachment, I think.
DOG.
A delayed game on the offense.
I love it, the fact that he saw it and then he just decides to say. He's been obviously the post as well with his scar. He's been a shithouse. He has.
So what Anzalone did there is he's been sick of them not calling delay of game, so he forced them to make a call when the clock had expired. He was like, I'm going to run up the quarterback, and you can't stop me because the time's expired. 4th and 15.
They gotta go deep.
Yeah. Darnold takes a snap. Lions bring all the pressure. Holding surely. Lions incomplete. There's some flags out there, I think. Darnold got hit, but there are no flags. I'm wrong. Lions take over. Lions defense has been unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. That is going to be one of our themes for tomorrow, I guess. I'm not going to do it until it hits 000, but oh my God, me and Ant are going to have some fun tonight, aren't we?
Lions are in the 1 seed, and in the 1 seed, 50% of the time or more, I think it's 55% of the time, teams make the Super Bowl. 42.5-yard line of the Vikings. Goff takes a snap, and it's a little screen to Jameson Williams. Fences him off. There's a flag in there. That's going to be for a hold on the offense.
Yeah, or OPI or something.
I don't think you're going to call OPI on a screen like that. What? How? The throw was almost instant. Oh, yeah, the blocking was down the field, I guess. That's fine. We still have the starters in. Calls for the starters to leave. I agree. Oh, 1st and 20. Just more time for the Lions to run out the clock here. Goff under centre. And hands it off to Reynolds, who runs outside the tackles. And lots of room here. Go down, go down. He goes down for a gain of 17. The Vikings have thrown up the right flag.
I have 2 points to make. Number one, supposedly the fans are now doing a mocking skull chant. Number two, according to Twitter, Zeitler's just limped off the field.
Oh, great.
It's Christian Mahogany time, boys.
We need to bench everybody. Joshua Mercer says, going to bed good tonight, boys. With the 100 bits. Joshua Mercer, thank you so much. You've been absolutely magnificent on the stream. Little screen pass to Jameson Williams, who dives. And that slide, he was touched after the 1st down marker, but he doesn't get it. 3rd down and 1. They're talking about Zeitler at the moment. Right leg injury for Zeitler.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sorry.
Why have they thrown to Jama the past couple of players?
Zeitler, it's hamstring injury, non-contact. Yeah. He could be done for the year. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. There's an obvious reason why we're throwing to Jama.
Because he's got an incentive. 1,000 yards.
1,000 yards. It's the Josh Reynolds game. Was it last year where we just force-fed him for like the last 5 minutes?
Yeah. Detroit take a timeout to avoid the delay of game. SW Line says no one touched him, that's why he got the first down. Yes, I thought that too. The way they called it, it was like a quarterback slide, where it's from the position where he starts the slide, but he's not a quarterback, so.
I don't know. See, the thing is, that's the one bad thing about us not being a wild card is I don't know what to do with myself next week now.
Enjoy it. Just fucking enjoy it. I am going to watch as much as I can without staying up late because I just can't stay up late for games anymore. I just can't. Goff hands it off to Reynolds. Lots of room up there. Gain of 4. Second down and 6. Gain of 3, correction. Second and 7. Grandizer with a great saying that Asher Matthew, as it said, he has skulls, so keep on losing.
I love that. If I'm Ben, I'm literally just calling like a 4-yard out for JMO right now.
How many yards does he need?
In 1 fast. 3.
4. Okay.
So that'll get him from 1 fast. So yeah, so if you get him 4, that's 1,001.
Okay, so this is going to be the 2-minute warning, so don't snap anything here.
Yeah.
Attila Hardy says, giving you guys a bye week. We need it. We need it so much.
We fucking do you? Slightly Lewis questionable with that hamstring injury.
Oh, have you seen the thing which is on our Discord right now?
Let's have a look.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah. Is it in? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson went up against Amik Robertson at college, with Jefferson playing at LSU and Amik playing at LA Tech, which is just amazing. Love it. Amik has been maybe the best player on the field, which is insane to say.
Except for Anzalone.
Anzalone's made the biggest difference to the defense, but Amik has taken away not only a player that's maybe the best in the NFL at the wide receiver position. If it's not, he's close. He's taken away a player who's eviscerated us most of the time he's played us. Like, on a bad day, Jefferson gets 100 yards every single time. So there was one game where he didn't. 54. But otherwise, even in bad games, he gets 100 yards against us. He almost always does. And Amik has nullified that.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 7 from the 29, and Goff hands it off to not Amik. Oh my god, what am I talking about? Craig Reynolds, sorry. Loss of 1, 3rd down and 8. Here is where you force feed it to JMO.
I think JMO's already got it.
Oh, has he? Okay.
Going to Twitter. Yes, so that's why we're just running the ball out now. We've got him incentive. We're going to just run the ball out. JJ
McCarthy's on the sideline in street clothes, just looking like a child on the sideline. He does look so young compared to everyone else. Freeland, there's no team needed or deserved to buy more than Detroit. It's so true. And they hand it off on 3rd and 8, and you get 2 yards. It's going to be 4th and 6. Line up for the field goal.
Yeah, really, stick our foot up their arse.
So the Vikings are 2.5-point favourites against the Rams away. Lions are going for it. 6. Why? Just kick the field goal. Give Bates another rep. Goff takes a snap. They're going to run it. Oh, and he's short. He's short by an inch.
Hang on. Show self-view. I promise this is not me being weird. Smile for the camera. It's for Jeremy.
Oh my god. What do you mean it's for Jeremy? Do you want to do it again?
Yeah, I've got to redo that again. I don't know what the hell happened there, but
tell me when. Now?
3, 2, 1. I'll use that. I'll
Let's
curse
go,
myself, but hey,
Lions. Let's go, Lions.
I'll tag you in it. Don't worry. There we go. There we go.
27 seconds left in the season. Are they going to kneel it out or are they going to keep playing? They need to think about injuries too.
They're
They are
kneeling
it. Surrender. White flag merchants. Lions win. NFC North champions. 6-0 in division. NFC's first seed. A bye in the first round. And they clinch the number 1 seed for the first time in team history. Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings will go on the road to the Rams, and the Lions will face the lowest possible seed in the divisional round in Detroit. The Lions will not have another away game all fucking season, apart from in New Orleans at the Super Bowl. Should we get them?
Well, yeah, we don't. Yeah, exactly. It's all indoors now.
It's all indoors.
Jake Bates' 69-yard field goal to win the Super Bowl. Bucket.
Love it. Carlton Woods has best ever Lions record, 15-2, isn't it? 14-3 was already there. 15-2 was just extended to that. Mark B says, thank you for another terrific stream, lads. Proud of our team. Thank you, my guy. Grandizer celebrating in the chat. Appreciate it. Mark says, North champions, number 1 seed. Carlton Woods says, Ash, look at the camera next time.
It's because where my camera is in relation to my laptop is different. So I have to, because I was doing it there. So it's with a placement. I've got to sort it out.
I realise I haven't actually shown the final stats of the game, so I haven't updated it because I've just enjoyed it, shall we say? I'm doing that now though. Goff, I thought was, wow. I mean, what to say about Jared Goff? That's going to be a really complicated conversation, I think. Come tomorrow when we talk about the game. Right, we are almost up to date. Okay, here we go. Final stats for this game. Lions win 31-9. Jared Goff, 27 of 33. That's 80% completion rate, 231 yards, a touchdown, and 2 pretty awful interceptions. Jahmyr Gibbs, 23 of 139 on the ground for a touchdown, and also 5 of 31 and a touchdown through the air. He had 4 total on the day. Also worth mentioning, Craig Reynolds, 8 carries for 39 yards on the ground. It means the Lions had 178 rushing yards. Brilliant performance. Otherwise, Aaron Ra led the team in receiving yards for 6 of 7 for 77. No other receiving touchdowns for the Lions. And then for the Vikings on offense, Sam Darnold, 18 of 41. He was almost 1/3 completion rate. Yikes. 166 yards, no touchdowns or picks. Cam Akers led the team on the ground, 6 for 65. Aaron Jones, they went away from him in the second half almost entirely, 10 for 45. And then they were led in receiving yards by Justin Jefferson, 3 of 9. I have 3 of 8 on there, but it's 3 of 9 for 54 yards. Jalen Naylor, 3 of 4 for 53. Aaron Jones, 5 of 6 for 30 on the ground. For defense, we haven't got through that at all. Anzalone led the team in defense for 7 tackles. We had 2 sacks, 1 by Smith, 1 by Mohammed. They were all the TFLs as well. We had plenty of quarterback hits on the day. We'll get into that tomorrow. Otherwise, Minnesota led by Ivan Pace with 10 tackles. They also had 2 sacks, 1 by Jonathan Bullard and 1 by Jonathan Grenard. They had 5 other TFLs. 1 by Grenard, 1 by Van Ginkel, 1 by Murphy Jr., 1 by Bynum, 1 by Ivan Pace. They had 2 picks. 1 by Ivan Pace, 1 by Harrison Smith for the kicking game. Will Rijkaard missed a field goal, otherwise he was 3 of 4. Jake Bates was 1 of 1 on field goals, 4 of 4 on extra points. And then for the punts, both punters averaged over 50 yards per kick. Ash, the Lions have won by 3 scores, having a -2 turnover margin. This is an exceptional and weird performance. Brilliant performance by the defense.
Yeah, 100%. They are the heroes of the game in a way. And obviously Gibbs will get a lot of plaudits for the 4-touchdown game. The defense just stepped the fuck up. Like, after last week's kind of disappointing performance against, admittedly, a really weak 49ers offensive line, they stepped up this week. An's only coming back at linebacker position, solidified that, and they've made some really good plays. And in the secondary, because they're not having to worry much what's going in front of them, they could focus on covering their guys. It all came together in the perfect way on defense. Yeah, we gave up a few big plays, but for the most part, all good there. And the offense, while not perfect, did enough, more than enough to win the game. And now we take the week off. We can relax. We can rest. They can rest up a bit, and then we come out fit and firing against whoever the fuck it will be, and we will murder them.
Many thanks to Attila Hardy for the $1 super chat. No message in there, just a thanks there. And I think thank you to Attila. Rich Baldwin saying good night, gents. Free Climb saying one pride. Brian Three Cushion saying great game. Thanks, guys. And turning our attention to Twitch. Joshua Mercer's already got 200 bits in the channel and now 5 gifted subs as well for a total of 22 on the channel. They go to Jade Dupps, to Ralph, Tears of Gold Gaming, to WTF Wavy and Idiotech. Appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joshua Mercer. That was fantastic. Says, of course, Maiku Opa just says cold-blooded mother. I mean, Ash, we turned it over twice and in reasonable field position. Obviously, once was returned to the 5. The other was, I think it was at midfield that they started after the return. They didn't score a touchdown despite having 2 drives get to inside the 10. They had 3 red zone drives in total, I think. 3 field goals, a missed field goal. They were clutch all over the field. I mean, Branch didn't have his best day. He still had a PBU. Amik had a couple of PBUs. We were blitzing a fair bit, but maybe not as much as we thought we might have to, considering Anzalone basically didn't take a snap off. We had the sack by Al-Qadim Mohammed, but the number of quarterback hits were unsustainable for Darnold. In the end, I mean, it maybe comes down to this. We put slightly enough pressure on Darnold that he seemed to rattle throughout the game. He was missing open throws early. He didn't seem to ever get in rhythm. If he'd hit some of the open throws he had, this could be a very different game.
Yeah, 100%. And on the sort of him missing the stuff, Next Gen Stats has tweeted out that we played man coverage on 2/3 of our snaps, which is the second highest rate by defense in the game this season. On those snaps, Darnold finished 10 of 28 for 125 against it, which is a minus 20.1% completion rate over expected, while only completing 1 of 9 attempts on dropbacks over 4 seconds. Glenn had a day and a half, and the sad thing is obviously that it's kind of put him more in the shop window for being a head coach, because he really turned, like, you look at some of the players that played on that defense. You've got Anzalone's basically playing with one arm at this point. You having to go down to the depths of your cornerback room with obviously Vildor coming in because your other starting corner. Now, we're down both our starting corners on the outside, to put it bluntly.
It's going to be interesting when we have our second back-to-back NFC Championship game with Kindle Vildor starting. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
It has to be said.
God.
Many thanks to David Reinfurt on Twitch, gifting a tier 1 sub to Michael Antrim. Thank you very, very much. My Cooper Opus, a mismatched Goff outplayed him. Goff outplayed him in the second half for sure. First half was, Poole Air Walker said we made him look like the Jets Darnold. I agree. Film Geek 520 said I could cry right now. Number 1 seed in the NFC ? 15-2 ? Never thought I would see it in my lifetime. Wish I could have extended my stay in Michigan so I could watch with my dad. I hope and pray maybe for one of the divisional or the NFC Championship game that you can return. But if you can't, I hope that you can spend it with us. Anyone in the chat? Anyone in the chat who's UK-based or could be UK-based come the Super Bowl, if we get there, without tempting fate too much, but we just have to make plans. Our plans, I think, will be the same as what we had last year. So if the Lions reach the Super Bowl, we're not going to be doing this, unfortunately. It's a collateral bit of damage. We're going to be hosting a watch party in the UK, probably at a venue in Birmingham, which is the most central city in the UK. In England, I should say, not in the UK. The most central city in the UK would probably be like Manchester, I guess.
Yeah.
Regardless, Birmingham, England, most central. And hopefully we'll have lots of people come out for a Lions and Friends party for the Super Bowl. If we get there, I'll plan it. And if anyone does want to come to that, that'd be great. Paul Air Walker says I'll be there. amazing. I already have the day off booked, so.
Same. I was going to make a point. You know how like this Vikings offense is supposed to be really good?
Yeah.
Even the Bears scored more points than us in their games against us.
Yikes. Teacher says, I don't see Ben Johnson staying after the season. I think it's prime real estate out there for him. I don't see an opening out there that fits his criteria. Whether he compromises criteria to leave, I don't know. If we win the Super Bowl, does that change the criteria for him? I don't think it does. I think he cares about job satisfaction more than winning.
Yeah.
Because the day-to-day is life, right? The achievements are the culmination of what you look back on when you're retired, but the day-to-day is your life. Do you enjoy it? Are you stressed? I think he enjoys his work. And that's important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ignore Carlton Wood's comment. Mark B says, I love hearing Ash predict murder. Lol. Yeah, it's... I think I'm going to need to leave soon because I have work. And did you say you have work today?
No, I've luckily got it off. So I get to sleep in a bit and then I'll watch the game back.
I get work in 8 hours' time, and I don't think I'll be able to watch the game back before we have our review show. But...
I'll deal.
Okay, cool. That'd be great. Thank you. I, just to sign off, can't really believe that we have achieved this. Even though I predicted 14 wins this year, you look back at when we started this show and where we've come from, and now at this point we have 2 and back-to-back division titles. That's really special. You have a look back at the teams that we've had since I've been a fan. You have a look at some of the Stafford teams, especially when we had Golladay, Marvin Jones, Golden Tate. When Amir Abdullah was still regarded as a borderline good running back, or even going back to Reggie Bush being a part of that, and the defense in 2011 or whatever. Like, this team has had good moments. I'm just so happy to be a fan of this team, and it's nice to have lived through the bad moments, and some of the bad moments. I'm not going to claim the 50-year history of the Lions going back to the last championship in 57, 67-year history as bad moments when I've only been around for 14, but it feels like we've really earned this, right? We have been through such heartbreak, and even in that stretch where we've had good moments, we've still shot ourselves in the foot or had refs against us or whatever. How much were the refs a factor in this game? 22-point victory, and we took the foot off the gas with 10 minutes to go.
Mm-hmm. And with them getting, the Vikings, in my opinion at least, getting a lot of the calls. That just shows how good we are now.
So the Vikings fan was saying exactly the same in the Draft Network Discord, complaining about the lack of calls going his way. So I think that probably proves that the refs are just equally shit for both teams. So he was saying there's a missed he said there's a missed OPI, there's a missed DPI, there's a missed face mark, and there's several holdings that were missed on the lines. And there probably were. But there also were for the Vikings, which just proves they're equally missing the same amount for both teams. Like, when we're both complaining about the same thing, it's just bad. And that's okay. They're human. I think we've got to stop getting hung up again for referees' decisions, because quite honestly, they probably are equally bad for both teams. And the fact that they miss things for you just means you have someone to blame. But if you gave it to them on the other side, you'd probably be where you were. And that's what we were always told. When people told us, you've got to not let the refs be a factor, they didn't mean you've got to overcome the refs. They were saying they've also missed a call on the other side, and if they were given that, as well as you were given that, what would be the change in result? Probably nothing. That's the message. And we have become a good team with good culture. We don't blame ourselves. We don't blame them. We just get on with it.
Mm-hmm.
I keep in mind the bad times when we come through this phase. We are blessed to be here.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. David Reinfeld says, love you guys. Fucking love your support. Thank you, David. Mark says, these are the days we'll remember. Mike D. Barker says he's got to go and get his heart checked at the emergency room. I hope that's a joke. Please say that's a joke.
Please be a joke, please.
Mark LeBay says Jake Bates being better than expected accounts for maybe 3 wins this year. His long kicks have been the difference between the first seed and the 5th seed. I think it's at least one loss in there if Jake Bates hasn't been him, for sure. Grandizer says, these are the days of Natalie Merchant, ? It's a great reference to a song that I am not aware of, unfortunately. Attila Hardy says, I enjoy doing your chats. Thank you. I enjoy you being in our chats. Teacher said, what a shock of a game. I don't think anyone expected the final score, even the most optimistic of fans. Shut Up Emil says, I hope you guys get some good rest tonight, sleep well. Attila Harder says, always like when you guys come on Lions Talk Live. That would be my guy, Ant. He's fantastic on those. I need to actually get over there at some point with Dan, but haven't as yet done that. Many thanks to Detroit for subscribing at Tier 1 for their 14th month. Thank you very much, my guy. Appreciate it. Ash, anything else you want to say before we go?
Take that, you whiny, stupid cunt, fucking Minnesota fans. I cannot wait to get off this stream and go into my Twitter and just go into my bookmarks tab and just cause chaos.
All I'll say about giving it to the Vikings fans is the Vikings are favoured against the Rams away. I do not think the Commanders will be favoured against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers away. I do not think that the Green Bay Packers will be favoured against the Eagles away. If all of the favourites hit, this will be the divisional round again in 2 weeks' time. So, enjoy that this has happened, but we shall see, because it will be 1 versus 5 and 2 versus 3.
Yeah, so I'm looking now. Obviously, the Rams game isn't up there, but currently, Philadelphia are favoured by 4 against the Packers, and Tampa is favoured by 3 against the Commanders.
Yeah, so if all of that comes in, it's Lions Vikings here in 2 weeks' time. I'm just saying, both sets of coaches are very good at their jobs. Expect some adjustments. The game is not going to look like this again. A third meeting. It's hard to win 3. So I'm going to check myself and take the leap and take the victory lap when we beat them in the divisional round. And if we face the Rams at home instead, brilliant. But I expect Lions Vikings. So I won't take my victory lap until they are dead and buried from this season, and they are not yet. Appreciate you all for being with us. 1 seed. Bye. Let's get healthy. 15 wins. Division victory back to back. Thanks, Ash. Thank you, everybody. One pride.
One pride.